spell magic.
Yeah.
Because it's just a second level spell.
Recording has begun. Where's the little numbered ones?
To a concert this Saturday.
Oh, there they are.
Ooh, what concert?
What's his name?
Thank you.
I'm guessing you want us and E-Turn tracker as well.
Please, that
Headpiece.
would be helpful.
What the heck are we doing?
Oh,
That's the reaction I was hoping for.
You're welcome.
we were talking to Eilistraee?
Yeah, Delenn.
Tab Benoit. And I know I was at the market.
Yeah,
with,
you guys, you and
Who's
Kess
Ellen?
were both.
I'm not
well,
Kess.
you guys were in the market, but not
She
together.
wanted to take me to the concert,
Yeah.
so I said sure.
How do you spell Eilistraee's name?
I think I was with
I'm
I'm up for just about any kind of music, unless they start screaming at me.
L-U-N-A-F-R-E-Y-A.
Yes. So I have a really
Pretty sure
bad
Phil
habit
came with
of
me
recognizing
to.
when an artist I would like to go see in
that-
concert has sung by like a
You mean
video
one more.
within 2 hours of drive, like the day after the show.
Or did she go with the one?
I think
No.
actually I
I'm
thought
really-
phone was
I'm
with
a normal person about that. Like I have a normal amount of rage about that.
was with Alora.
I know Alora went to go after. Oh my gosh, Oren. So I think I took phone with me to the market to see if he got anything, any monies or anything, while he was doing his thing. Alora.
3.
I do! Oh yeah, we celebrated our 11th anniversary yesterday.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
What did we do? We made
That's awesome.
focaccia, shrimp scampi,
Hell
and then promptly sat in 2 different rooms for like 3 hours.
Hey, 11
Just a
years.
nice relaxing
Phone
night.
would be Luke
right.
Skywalker.
Okay, is he staying with me then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, after 11 years, it's all you need. It's
We
a
had
celebration.
plans to celebrate on Wednesday,
Yeah.
but the weather was supposed to be bad, and we both looked out and were like, the weather's so nice.
It didn't rain at all yesterday evening when it was calling for thunderstorms.
I went completely blonde just now when you said that because I was thinking your character's on D&D. What?
Yeah, 11 years.
11 years.
They're definitely longer than that.
Oh yeah.
Like, that
We've
makes
been
more
together
sense.
longer than most of you all been alive.
Congrats to you guys.
Yes. 3
It's
years
quite the
married.
accomplishment.
in September.
That is.
Yeah. What was it? There's a Snapchat of us where it's like, you travel together internationally and you either stay together forever or you break up promptly
That
afterwards.
reminds me.
TBD.
Ryan, Trey, I need you to both to roll D100s real quick.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, it's not.
Just
Do the fun one. Do the fun one.
Yeah. 87 for me.
okay.
31.
Okay, thank you. We'll make a note of that.
Both sides.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to find out. Good or bad?
Shoot.
Need to figure out
Do we
which
have a
ones.
backup plan if it plans in Saturday? Do we have a backup plan?
I'm ready when you guys are.
For Road Fair?
Alex is
Just
ready.
chilling with Mom and Dad. They're gonna buy
I just
the
want to make sure
tickets,
you're not waiting for me.
but they're waiting to see if the weather pushes back.
If somebody has a pen I could borrow, I'd appreciate it.
Lots of them up in that cup.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. So I just realized when I was putting together stuff this afternoon and going over my notes, I probably left it on my nightstand.
Oh, if you hadn't gathered your other requested stuff's in the plastic.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, so if we don't go this weekend,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
the only other weekends that we'll be able
Awesome.
to go are technically this one,
Payday.
this one, and this one. I would rather do this one.
Okay.
And I am ready whenever everybody else is.
Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yep.
So I'm going to do my recap. Last time on Titans of Ivalice. This one's was a mess. I'll try to keep it short, but hang in there. So we found Yishta, barely breathing but alive, thanks to a giant who is actually trying to keep her safe. We jumped in to help, though Cordio immediately got mistaken for a spider, because of course he did, and had to bust out some magic to prove he wasn't. It sort of worked. Once we got Yishta patched up, she caught us up. The Demogorgon? Dead. Knew that. The one-horned devil? Still trying to absorb Titan's power. Also knew that. But here's the twist. Turns out it was Vandar's wife who betrayed the Titans way back when. She used some kind of soul-draining spell to rip their power away. The same spell the one where Devil is trying to use now. Also, apparently Vandar, the wise old Yoda guy, was a summoner too. You know, just not a very lucky one. Then I got another message from Master Blaze. He wanted me to go to New Rabanashri to protect Ambassador Luna Freya, because apparently being emotionally unstable and sharing headspace with a second personality makes me perfect for diplomatic security. Spoiler, it doesn't. On the subject of bad decisions, we summoned Syra, the genie. Used our first wish to ask what would happen if we made more wishes, which worked. Then we freed him, which also worked. But not before Cordio tried to wish for all the Titans in as many words as he possibly could. That did not work at all. We got some of them, but Cordio was definitely not okay for a minute. We gave those glowing orbs we found to Yishta. Turns out they were her eyes, because of course. As soon as she had them, she healed up and revealed that she's actually Shiva. So, yeah. That night we all had weird dreams. The kind you don't bring up over breakfast. The next morning, we teleported back to Rabbit Village. But everyone was gone. Not hurt, just gone. And the tree looked dead at first, but apparently it just shed its bark, like some kind of magical cicada. Because, of course, that's normal now, I guess. We headed back for New Rabanashri. The docks were destroyed by a raging fucking dragon, but somehow no one died. Don't ask me how. And Alora tried to flirt with me. Again. And I panicked and ran away, because that is totally normal behavior, I promise. Then, Nero came out, in front of Luna Freya, because of course. I know it happened, I just don't know why it happened. I just know I wasn't in control, and I've been doing my best not to think about it too much, while I cry in a corner. I told you it didn't go well. Anyway, Maida left me a note. She wants to meet me at her boat at 10 p.m., which is probably fine.
Okay. Is that about covered for everybody? It's been 2 weeks. Does anybody need anything clarified or
I forgot to do
anything?
it as a letter to Blaze. Oh well.
Say what you're.
Dear Blaze, love Warren.
Follows up with a shorter note. Sorry, I just realized I never addressed you in the last note. Sorry, my bud.
Okay.
Okay, sounds like we're all good. Azyla, as you make your final purchases with phone, you see a familiar tabaxi also making purchases. You see Lion. The two of you make eye contact, and she waves and kind of goes like this. You're back in town.
Yes.
And she kind of like looks around at all the people, and she sort of ushers you sort of into this alleyway here.
Okay.
Let's get another miniature I need. Did you find him?
Oh, see, I forget what I'm supposed to find.
You notice that she was working with one of the locals to find Enis, aka Pete.
Okay. Oh man, yeah, that was weird. I done forgot it. Yes. Found. Dead.
He's, just set her in the alleyway with you. He's dead.
In a thing. Group has.
Oh.
I have hat.
May I see?
Grab the hat out of the bag of holding.
That's definitely his.
Put it back.
God, I hate to keep this from you. And she kind of looks around, make sure nobody's listening. I'm glad that you told Zofrig I wanted to tell you, but he's my boss and I have to do what he says. Me and my boss have been tracking down Enis, who is actually Pete Hutter, a wildly known outlaw that we've been tasked. The detective task force has been tasked with bringing him in and taking him to Airborne. he's going to want to hear this. Can you and your group meet me around like 9 o'clock tonight? Where are you guys staying?
I think I'm busy.
Are we all together right now?
No.
I
This
didn't
is
think
her
so.
talking.
In an inn nearby. Don't remember name. Can't read.
Well, I forgot.
Catch me off guard every time.
Well,
Just forget about it.
what about there's the Rising Phoenix, which has Galatea on a big sign, you know,
Can't see
spread out like
sign.
this. If you bring your friends, I'll be staying there, and I'll have Zofrig meet with us. That way we can give you guys that way we can find out exactly what happened.
Is bad?
We really want him alive, and also if what happened when he died, by the way?
He's not dead.
Went in something. Couldn't tell. Was distracted.
Cardina's gonna have his ass. He's gonna be so upset. Alright, we'll talk about it later. Remember, Rising Phoenix Inn.
Bird find. Yes.
Your friends can read, right?
Yes.
Okay. And she's gonna give you a flirtatious little pinch, and then sort of, is there anything else?
I'll just blow a smoke thing as a heart out of my nose.
Okay.
A little heart.
And meanwhile, while that's going on, Kess, you and Andreas, after having the conversation about Uncle Jeff, have finally gathered the last of your groceries that you were going to get. So many goddamn names. For the older half woman.
Half woman, yep.
Half.
Yep, half
It's
lady.
been 2 weeks.
Yep, I got you. I'm getting groceries for the half lady.
Yep.
For the half woman, indeed.
Yep, that's probably for
Do you think that we should tell the others about returning you know who to his grave?
I mean,
Because that's what you wanted my help with, right?
yeah, well, I didn't really want to burden them more with all this stuff. I just wanted to put them back and
I forgot about this.
just move on.
Okay, so should we do that like really late at night when everybody's asleep?
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
Okay. The lady's name was Elmira. So as you're getting groceries for Elmira, is there anything else you're wanting to do in the shopping center?
Stop joking on my own spit.
So Andreas gives you the cast greater healing.
Thank you. What did you ask, oh Lord?
I said, now that you've finished shopping for Elmira, is there anything else that you want to do while in the Market District?
Is there any place that sells spell scrolls in particular?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, my gooey die.
Gooey.
Hey, it's not bad, gooey die. It's an investigation?
Yeah.
23.
You actually begin to walk past one. You see, like, these scrolls that have been sort of rolled up and put into these, like, National Treasure-like cases. Are you interested in my wares? Good sir.
Oh. Absolutely. Still getting used to being called sir. Yeah, do you have any like scrolls for sale that you sell? Any spell scrolls available?
I have many lower level spell scrolls because that is
Okay.
what the market allows. What can I interest you in?
Well, give me 1 second. Do you have any shields?
Like the shield spell?
Yeah.
How many are you looking for?
Well, depending on how much they cost. At least
They'd be 100 gold pieces apiece.
probably like probably 2.
Okay. And he gets them out, and he wraps them real nice, and he puts like a little signet on it. 2 shields for the good sir.
Thank you. There, I went 200 gold.
And while you're making this exchange, you feel a slight burning sensation on your arm as Winnie returns to you.
Oh. Okay.
Question: when that happens, do you know like why they were returned or what happened?
Well, Winnie can communicate with me.
Okay,
Like,
even
while-
through the tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'd say that.
And it is a tattoo, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's a form of a tattoo. It can be removed, but it's just Winnie's connection to me.
Winnie never made it to Delenn. Somebody shot her down with a magic missile.
How close? Because they were at the Hall of Justice, right?
Yeah.
And how close did Winnie get to the Hall of Justice before he was shot down?
About 15 feet. Like they was getting ready to approach a window, an open window, and then
Do you see at all where it came from?
no,
If
because
it came from the building or behind or something?
from below.
From below?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, maybe just outside the Hall of Justice, somebody standing outside?
Could be.
Whoa. Well, thank you for for your help with the scrolls and everything.
Sure.
Have a good day.
You too?
Andreas?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, so Winnie just came back, and, I sent Winnie out to go find my mom, Delenn.
Mm-hmm.
She's at the Hall of Justice. Well, right before he was about to get there, someone shot him out of the air with a magic missile. So
Okay.
Somebody...
That doesn't sound like something that would normally just happen. You know, birds are... Unless it's not an undead bird, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, did that change something?
Maybe. I mean,
Oh, boy.
if it's scary looking.
Well, I mean, he's got shadows kind of coming off of him.
I forgot about Winnie's new looks.
Interesting. Okay, well, we could go see your mother in person then, I guess.
So you just think it was like, what, like the law enforcement shooting him out?
When one of the judges, or
Oh, okay.
it could have been,
Huh.
there's-
Okay, well, that's good. I mean,
we've had shadow creatures attacking the city, so
oh yeah, I guess. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Did
But-
you need to shop for anything while you're here?
No, I get everything I need from nature.
That's true. You're all natural.
Mhm. And while that conversation is going on, I want to go back to the Hall of Justice itself, where Oren, Solra, and Cordio were having a conversation with Delenn and Lunafreya. We sort of began that conversation a little bit last time, but now that you guys have gotten cozy, the heat of battle has simmered. What in particular do you want to discuss with the two of them while they have the time? What's the matter?
The gifts. Okay, I need to minimize Discord. It's gonna distract me. What were we doing here?
I don't know, I got distracted with the fact that Oren just exploded on all of us. I don't remember why we originally came here.
I'm still curled in a corner holding
Astria?
Astria.
Why did we originally come here?
Because I was supposed to guard Lunafreya, but, I attacked her instead.
Oh yeah, we were her escort, weren't we?
Yeah, so we know that Quantum is Oren's trigger word. But
This is all OC right now, right?
yeah, 100%. No, this is just us talking. No mind, we can do it telepathically. We're choosing to say this all loud.
We were guarding Lunafreya, but there was a reason we wanted to talk to Delenn, wasn't there?
Yeah, I just can't remember if it was because I was being petty or for a real reason.
Well, and Delenn speaks up, we have a meeting with Vane Bardoba here in a couple of hours. I would really like... I could also move it to tomorrow if it'd be more convenient. I would love for Kess and the rest of your friends to have audience with that. I think that he doesn't know that you guys are summoners.
We prefer to call ourselves chefs
Okay, fair enough.
to keep
That's
it under the
covered.
radar.
Sure.
We looked for
Well,
watermelons.
Also,
The new Oracle, Aisha, informed me what's kind of been going on.
We were gonna
Yes,
look for the person who sent us the letter.
Aytrus? Not Aytrus.
The second letter, the secret one.
Oh my god, do you have that letter?
I don't think. Do I have a physical copy of it? Maybe. But do you have the notes?
Which
I don't
note
think I
was
have a
that in?
physical copy of it.
I keep my physical copies.
I lied. I'm gonna laugh if this is a different letter that Alex has given me at some point.
Did we write down what we figured out?
Yeah, we 100% did. Now where was that? Oh, okay. Okay, apparently you and I need to stop plotting for the future to try and remember where we are currently.
Would be helpful.
Alright, it was before the wishes that we figured
It
out.
was the... something along the lines of like... I am
an ally of
I
Larsa
of
Wraithwall, mind your quest, they're everywhere, signed Callow.
Callow. Callow doesn't happen to be in the... this is me asking OC. Do we have any reason to suspect that Callow would be in the place that we currently are?
Hall of Justice?
Yes.
You would have no idea where to find her at. You would have a good idea that Larsa Wraithwall himself is probably somewhere in this building.
I think that talking to and being a part of that meeting or being part of that meeting would be a lovely point of...
It's at the Vandalia Knights of Peace.
Sure, thank you. Be a great time to maybe further bond with your child and see how competent and capable they are.
Kess is very capable.
Kess is very capable. Kess is very competent. Kess doesn't need somebody who's overbearing, standing over their shoulder all the time. And I say this all aggressively making eye contact with Delenn.
And before she can say anything, you hear a... yes, enter. And you see a judge walk in with Kess. Kess, she says that she knows you. Hey guys, I got done with my grocery shopping. I just thought I'd pop in.
Is this Kess that we recognize? Or is this old body Kess?
Insight.
It's Kess as you know and love her as the dwarf.
Insight.
Let's set her right there.
You do insight. You have a better insight than I do.
Why do I
by
feel
the entrance.
suspicious?
Really?
And
I
then
do.
OC, I feel suspicious, but
Delenn's
I
like,
see, I
"Yes.
don't have a reason to feel suspicious.
my daughter, that's my daughter. She's totally fine.
I feel suspicious because at no point when Kess has interacted with their mother
Has
have
it
they
been,
been
hey
happy.
guys?
And so immediately, especially come on the heels of me like glaring at Delenn, like this Kess being like, "Hi guys," I'm like, "That's not her."
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry.
sorry, I'm
And 24 insight.
Give me a second.
As my wife just gave me a large mental prod.
And guidance
Oh, and
with the
guidance.
slap.
27 insight.
She's missing the tattoos.
Alright.
Summoner tattoos.
I got the thing. I got the thing. I got the thing. I got the thing.
Spell or am I gonna spell?
I cast a spell magic on her for whatever.
Wait, let me do it because I've got.
Mom, help!
Does it cost you anything?
I mean, it cost me a spell slot.
Okay, I can do it for free.
Well, I'm still doing it because I
Alright.
said so. Just spell magic.
Before you, you see a hooded figure, a half-drow male, as he grows a good 2 feet, as the spell, and you see these black robes with silver linings, and you see an emblem of a shadow dragon on his chest,
Oh boy.
and a dagger in his left hand. Oh, naughty.
Wall of fire in between him and us.
You're not Kess.
Aren't you just so perceptive?
You really am. Your disguise sucked.
Hand over Delenn Hornblower, and no blood will be shed.
So can we hear him through this wall of fire that spans, I'm assuming, the entire thing, and it's just
Yeah.
crescent heat out towards him?
Are you
can
just
shout.
encircle him in it? Encircle him in it.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. I'm just gonna circle him around.
Surrender Delenn Hornblower.
No, you're weird.
Who are you?
I'm gonna watch it with my starter form just to be safe.
Who are you? I like introductions.
I serve Dia, Matron, the Sorceress, the true ruler of New Ravenastri.
Sure.
Well,
yeah.
I don't care about that.
So
What's your
that's who
name?
you serve. What is your name?
Introductions.
Yeah. Obviously, if you're gonna walk in here, you're not Delenn. We know this. Who are you?
My name is of no consequence.
It is to me.
I am but a humble servant. He takes his knife and stabs himself in the neck and offs himself.
Oh, we can't see that. The wallfire's opaque.
Is he still there?
Hello?
So I will stop the wall of fire, and then we'll just see a body on the ground. Is somebody else in there with him, or do you think he did it himself?
He's holding the knife and it's covered in blood.
You know, we could be really funny. We could resurrect, or we could revivify him.
We can revivify
Right.
him. He doesn't have to be willing for that.
Hold on. You watch as the blood that pulls out of his neck begins to create a sigil around
Oh
him.
boy, it's always something with these guys.
And you see a large fountain of fire and an arm come out as you see a Death Knight emerge.
Hey, Oren! I know that you're processing a
It's
lot.
time to protect!
I need you up, buddy.
Oren need protecting!
Do we become just like a...
So where were you, Oren?
person?
Right here, apparently. So I'm just gonna turn around.
What didn't you say you're in the corner somewhere?
I did.
You see a large
I would have
figure
been over here.
dressed in this heavy armor, just these piercing yellow eyes. And you see a giant axe on his back with a flowing purple cape. And meanwhile, while this is happening in the market district, on both sides, simultaneously you see these figures carry these giant crates out and stand on top of them, and they hold their arms up. Attention, citizens of Ravenastri! You have been cheated and lied to by the Bardoba family. Do not put your faith in the Bardobas any longer. The long-awaited return of Summoner Idea is upon us. Lest he agree to her conditions, only then can you survive or suffer her wrath, as you did hundreds of years ago. These false summoners cannot protect you, and one of them points to where you are, and the other points right at you. Let us show you with the display of what her armies can accomplish. And they do the same, and they slit their throats.
And they too turn into the things.
Well, these turn into something a little bit different. We need the Minotaurs.
Oh, lovely.
They're in there.
And you see arising from these blood-made sigils, these you would recognize this because of the Fate Feeding Undead. These giant Garistos, which are like demonic Minotaurs.
I would just see a minotaur.
Yeah, a Minotaur with...
Oh, that's enough. That's not a Minotaur.
That's cool, though.
It is cool.
It's big enough.
Close enough. I could pretend.
That's a troll.
Yeah, that's a troll.
Him's a big boy.
Cool.
We have trolls, we got Minotaurs,
Join the
we got a
Minotaur.
chariot.
Forgot that I had this.
Oh, yeah.
No, put that up.
And you see the Garistos begin to set their sights on the shocked citizenry. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Space.
I'm not saying I'm gonna
Hell
do it.
yeah, that was badass, Alex.
I'm
Thank you.
saying.
I just
How do you
rolled two
spell
nat 20s for
their
my
name,
advantage on
what they're
initiative.
called?
Gristo. ISTRO.
Do I get anything special for my... I have advantage initiative and I just rolled two nat 20s.
Two nat 20s? Let me think about that.
I got
Does his
double
wife-
natties.
Does his wife get advantage because he got so much advantage? Since he did so well and we're
How about
connected?
this? I'll let you both draw a card.
I
Oh,
love
I like
that.
that.
Hell
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So, sorry with Cordio.
23. That'll never happen
Solra?
again.
19.
Oren.
16, which makes sense.
Yes.
You're just in the corner, like,
21.
21?
Yep. 18 plus 3.
These dice are staying out.
I
These
rolled
are
with
good
advantage
dice.
and got a 15, but my other dice was a nat 1.
Oh, you still take the higher one.
Yeah.
So would you
15.
roll 15?
But your initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, did you just roll 5 and a 1?
Yeah, I got 5
Wow.
So you roll 15.
We are on very different sides of the boat.
Oh,
These
boy.
guys are not going to be my friends today. And I rolled the 5 with the little teeny tiny dice, and then the nat 1 with the mini dice.
well,
They're going back into jail.
the Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh, and the Lord be the dice.
Yep.
Fate.
Hey, I rolled really good when we were playing the one game.
There you go. Win some, win some.
Gotta look at the positive, right?
That's a D12. Don't pull that out as a D20. Don't pull a tray.
The self-control I need to not just destroy the city with an earthquake.
Hey, your wife is in the city.
I know.
Also, your wife has plans for this evening. Please don't interrupt.
But think
this.
about how easy it would be to get those plans if there's just crevices going down all the way down through the city.
Do you know what happens?
2 underground spaces when the entire ground shakes.
Yeah, no good things.
So, out of curiosity, Alex,
Yeah.
would those things have been hostile from the beginning?
The Garistos?
I mean, before they turned into the Gristo guys.
Yeah, they had hostile intentions, so
Because I do have the pistol warning, so I don't know if that would have
It
triggered.
just keeps you from not being surprised.
Yeah. And I would say with all the commotion of the citizenry and then talking to Line, you wouldn't have. I
Okay.
mean, you would just gain what you normally get the advantage on
Gotcha.
initiative.
I wasn't sure how that would play out.
All right, Troy. Roll it.
Before I look, what are you gonna get?
Grab 8.
I got a 3.
Excellent.
Okay.
round
These are your
one.
squash cards? No, give me that. Let me see what the fun fact is.
Yeah. If you'd like
Yes.
to read that out loud, that's what I got for.
The cripple foot cast. These parades were discovered in 1969. That's nice. Near Bossburg, Washington. The Bossburg Bigfoot's right foot was badly twisted by a severe dislocation of 2 metatarsals along the foot's outside edge, including a crushing and injury which healed without being repaired. These dislocations are where they would be on a foot designed to carry over 700 to 900 pounds. And then this one's just a guy.
Oh, it's just a guy.
Yeah,
No one cares about the guy.
he is an oil tycoon.
Oh, I really don't care about the hair.
He backed expeditions to investigate the Loch Ness Monster, Yeti, Sasquatch, and the elusive Trinity Alps giant salamander.
All right, so starting round 1, and that is a fun fact. Cordio. As you hear Luna Freya and Delenn also draw their swords.
I didn't know Delenn had a sword.
She does. She's a paladin of Valen.
That feels wrong. I feel like she is a cleric.
Clerics can have weapons.
Meh.
I'm pretty sure
This is
they're
a third
proficient
edition.
with heavy weapons.
I know they are. What do I want to do? All my stuff is for large, expansive spaces. I don't really have any focused stuff.
So you guys got some new toys here recently. I would make use of them.
What toys are you thinking of?
Or maybe it was just, levels
Okay.
and stuff.
Because I was looking at what I got from this, and I'm like, that's not helpful.
My latest level got me to spell earthquake. And that's not very conducive to this environment. So yes, we got some new toys, but the new toys are a little over the top for a single room inside a building inside a city combat. So we will just start with a good old I get some of these for free, don't I? I do. I'm gonna start with a good old guiding bolt.
Okay.
17.
17 misses.
Ooh. Alright, and then my bonus action, I'm just going to shoot him with my starry bow and arrow.
As he cuts your guiding bolt in half with his axe.
Alright, well, I hear your miss at a 17, and I raise you. What is my to hit with this? A 27.
27 hits.
I sure hope so.
It's going to be 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'll also step between him and my wife after that.
He's going to use Hellish Rebuke, make a dex save.
That's going to be a nat 20.
Okay.
Good shit.
As you sort of like hop as the flames kind of come up around you. Impressive.
You're not.
Impressive.
You fell out of a dead guy.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Kess.
Okay. Bonus action, gonna cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. I'm going to.
guys!
Hey guys!
Hey guys! How's it going? It's me,
I'm
your
gonna-
boy.
I get to choose between lower planes or upper planes. I'm choosing upper planes.
Okay.
So I am immune to radiant and necrotic damage, and I'm also immune to being charmed.
Okay.
I get spectral wings, so I got 40 feet of flight, and I get a +2 to my AC.
Awesome.
So I'm going to go 30 feet up. How tall are these guys? Like
They're about 10 feet tall. Yeah, they're pretty tall. 10 feet.
So I'm going to go all 40 feet up. So I'm going to go straight up 40 feet. Okay, that was my bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to take a couple shots at it
Okay.
with my bow. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 does hit.
Nice. Okay. Second attack, 23 is going to hit then.
Yep.
Okay. So, that. Alright, some of it's radiant. Do you need me to separate it?
No.
Okay. So we got 25 damage altogether.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, as you see some of those fur start to burn off.
And I did shoot this one.
Okay. Solra.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and cast Crown of Stars.
Okay.
So that's my action. So now I have a coronet of floating little balls of light around my head.
Uh-huh.
And where was it? They're currently shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an extra 30 feet. Not that that really matters at the moment, but you know.
Sounds cool.
It does. I am going to use my bonus action to try and hit him with one of the motes. 28.
28 hits.
Okay. Oh, I am looking at my close. Ooh. Yeah, 38 points of radiant damage.
Okay. He does not appear to be resistant.
It's the 7th lowest one. I think it works. Okay, so that was my action, my bonus action. I'm going to not push my husband forward, but I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to do what he normally likes and step back.
Appreciate that.
And you're next to him? Cordio.
Yes.
And is that the end of your turn, Solra?
Yeah.
Alright. The Death Knight is going to use a legendary action,
I hope he does.
and he's going to strike Cordio, who's next to him, with his longsword.
I want him to try.
Certainly try.
Does a 29 hit?
Yes.
Barely.
Alright.
This is not Quantum.
You take 10 slashing and 18 necrotic as the blade explodes
So,
in necrotic.
5 and 9. It's only 14. So I'm resistant to both of those.
Oren?
And rolling necrotic
So it's just
on that
him I'm after,
tattoo
right?
was great. Yeah. Oren, protect!
Can I force myself to rage?
Absolutely.
I
Flipping the
would
Nero.
like to rage.
Well, if you want, you could just be like, somebody say the trigger. You could be like, Quantum!
I don't know that there is a trigger.
We're gonna talk about that later, don't you worry.
But
Attacks the
how do
person
we
that says
tell Oren the trigger without triggering Oren?
That's why we're having that conversation later.
it. Cordio says quantum, and he just, "Ah, no, not
You
me!"
have a trigger. Really? What's my trigger word? Quantum! I should have seen this coming.
The risk I took was calculated, but I'm bad at math.
Did we have a long rest last session?
Don't think so.
No, because I also
Even
have
early
stuff.
in the session?
Early in the session we did.
Because I have 7 key points used, and I don't know if it's just because I forgot to have him go through a long rest.
Last session you were fighting us as
There we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
the trigger word.
Alright, well I am going to use a key point so I can do flurry of blows, so I'm going to hit, I'm going to do 2 attacks.
Wait, can you attack? You,
Yeah.
we gotta get over there first.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
your ass over there.
That's not hard for me.
I know, I'm just doing it.
So he swinged at the air.
Is
Yeah.
his initiative lower than mine?
It is, yeah, because you're coming
Barely.
forward.
He rolled
Right now we know the
15 and
AC
you rolled a
is
16.
17 and a 27.
Yeah, look. We've got so much space.
So much room for activities.
So much room for activities.
So that'll be a 23, a
He is
21,
at least a plus 10 to hit.
a 15, and a 17.
He's going to use shield, and all those will miss.
Okay.
Oh shit, he used his reaction already. Never mind.
Yep.
So all those
We
hit.
already did Hellish
All
Rebuke.
of them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Never mind.
So
You mean he doesn't have a legendary reaction? I know that's not the right thing.
I can make anything.
What were your dice rolls? I'm trying to figure out his AC.
There are some creatures that get multiple reactions throughout the round, but he's not one of them.
I have a house rule that I came across that I wanted to run by you because I think it sounds awesome. I don't know how applicable it would be because nobody here ever dies. But, well, we had one person die.
I died pretty hard.
it's the concept
Do I have
of
to
a
separate
heroic
out
round
necrotic?
where, like, when
Necrotic,
you are
yes.
officially dead, you suddenly come back
Okay,
up with all of
then
your
that'll
spell slots, like, all
be
of
7
the-
necrotic.
So, like, you had action surge, you suddenly
Okay.
get that back, and for one round, you have the opportunity to try and do something heroic with all of those skills, and then you die.
Like one last hurrah.
Yeah, so literally, it's like when your heart stops, it starts again for like 6 seconds, and then you die.
6.
One last burst to save your
Yeah.
friends.
Now,
and then
granted, because the vast majority of the time anybody's ever gone down, you've gotten them back up. Like, that's not as fun, because it really is like that you have to die.
Yeah.
50 bludgeoning damage.
Woohoo!
Casual.
And then that's that. I will actually step back. Because of my drunken master. I'm going to step away from him.
Okay. Alright. The Death Knight's going to go first. He is going to use Destructive Wave. I need everybody within 30 feet of him to make an 18 Constitution save.
Is this against poison or a spell?
It is a spell.
30 feet. 5, 10,
You said
15,
con?
20, 25, 30.
It's going to be 18 for me.
Would I technically be in it?
Are
Or am I
you
just far enough away?
past the 30th square or at the 30th square?
If we're going like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You're
here
in
is.
it.
Okay.
Yep.
So we all are. You said it's against a spell.
Con. Yep, against spell.
Constitution save.
Yeah, that's good.
Target is 18. Those that succeeded take 12. Everybody else takes 24.
What kind of damage?
Thunder.
What was I supposed to roll?
Con save.
And the DC was
18 con.
I was so close from that 20.
missed it by 1. So it's how much damage? 24, you said?
Yep, and Lunafray and
Delenn also both succeeded. He's going to make 3 attacks against Cordio with his long sword.
what's your AC, Cordio?
18.
All right.
But tell me the numbers because I can potentially reduce if it's close.
30, natural 20.
And 27.
Well, I can't reduce any of them that much.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna take a total of 40 slashing
And 80 necrotic.
So 20 and 40, so 60.
Are you still up?
Oh yeah, I'm resistant to all that.
Alright. Alright, so this guy, right, this Garisto, is going to charge at... Oh, good. Phone is is blocking his way.
Oh no!
He obliterates these guys.
Phone needs to make
A dex saving throw.
His stuff has not changed, even though I've leveled up, right?
Yes, it has.
His stuff's changed?
I
shit,
I
I
updated
love
that on
that.
your sheet for you this afternoon.
Oh, shit.
It's just his stats and health mostly.
Yeah.
Everything else kind of remained the same.
Okay, so you need healing.
His strength changed. There was originally at 17, now it's at
So I can't take that again.
I know you
I don't know if that matters or not.
I'm trying to see if...
So it got lowered somehow?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense because he was level 3 and now he's level 8.
Huh. Yeah. Unless I wrote something down wrong. That could be
Okay.
possible too.
I'm gonna do.
Alright, so what kind of thing does he need to do?
He needs to make
If I
a dexterity
hit,
saving
he
throw.
automatically poison. And if he fails his 3 saving throws, then he gets a disease.
As the
But that means he has to
Garisto
succeed
attempts to
on
gore
3
him.
separate saving throws in order for him to no longer get poisoned.
Oh, I'm thinking healing for 5 seconds. But I will heal in 5 seconds.
So
Bonus
16?
actions, so I will not be able to use my...
And if you
16 does not
average
succeed. He takes
two,
70
one is a three.
piercing damage.
Above 60.
70?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, he down.
Alright.
Dead.
So put
If we
phone
can add
down.
damage, you can probably-
So that
This-
is like, so he doesn't disappear when he dies, right? He does
Correct.
saving
He
throws.
still makes death saving throws. That's what we agreed on.
Okay, cool.
So this guy sees that you're up high, Kess, and he looks at this poor citizen behind him, just grabs their leg and chucks it at you as an improvised
What?
weapon.
Sick
I'm
bit.
firepower.
Okay.
You were asleep during all of the
Does a
watch.
16 hit?
No.
As the,
I'm sorry.
and then he's going to charge Andreas.
Andreas must make a dex save throw. That's good.
Well,
High
and this
enough.
was in the starting animation.
Did he move
Like the-
15 feet
Sorry.
to do his charge thing? Or?
You're right.
Yeah.
That's
5, 10,
hysterical.
15.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember starting it and nothing.
So
I am
Andreas
really glad
fails.
that
Oh boy.
to this
He's going
day,
to take
just chilling
70
with
piercing.
this
He's still conscious.
Like, I am really glad of it.
1, 2, 3. Azyla.
Yes. So,
You're-
my cloak
Yep.
is only action, right?
It's an
The
action.
put up, put down.
What cloak is that? Remind me again?
Cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, so it's an action to...
Not a bonus action.
Correct, unless the item says otherwise.
Okay, cool. Were you gonna say something?
No, it's your turn.
Just don't forget, as soon as you attack, you're no longer invisible.
Even with the cloak?
Yep, because it's the
Because it's-
invisibility spell.
And that pulls you out of it.
I mean, this doesn't say if you attack or it.
Does it cast the invisibility spell?
Yeah, it's...
Then that's the mechanism behind it.
Oh. Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action with my dagger of venom. Does a nat 20 hit?
Yes.
Wait.
Big
maybe not.
surprise.
Uh-uh.
And then if I use my charge, do I need the poison attack on it? Do I need to say that before I roll?
No, that's
Okay.
fine. You use either before or after.
It doesn't use the invisibility spell, so she doesn't become visible.
Interesting.
Alright.
Assuming it's the legacy cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, we use the legacy.
Did you put it up?
What?
Your hood?
No.
But you were right, you were wrong. So it's not the invisibility spell that you use. It lasts, it has like a set duration.
Okay.
Yeah. The ring of invisibility uses the invisibility spell.
That's what it was.
Good looking out.
Yeah, appreciate that.
But yeah, if you want to use that charge on the nat 20, you go right ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the charge for that. I did not have my dice ready. Do you want me to separate the different things that it's gonna be?
What kind of damage is going to be?
One's gonna be poison, the other's gonna be just piercing.
Separate poison, please.
Okay.
That's one.
So
That's
for
all we
the regular piercing is
Yeah.
7
into
plus
combat.
1,
Okay,
and then so is that doubled?
that is correct.
So 14. And then the poison is 9, 10, 11 poison, and he has to do a DC 15 con save.
You realize the poison is almost like Wolverine when Wolverine's body gets rid of the bullets, the poison just spits right out. It's almost like
Okay.
he's immune to it. So you wouldn't even need to roll for it. It's not possible for you
Okay.
to get poisoned.
Alright. So he wouldn't take any damage for that?
Correct.
Nice. Okay. Then I will go ahead and use my action to pull my cloak of invisibility up and go invisible.
Okay. Oh.
And I could still move, right? Use movement.
Yes. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to perceive you. He's ready to focus on the dead, almost dead guy in
I'm
front
gonna
of him.
focus behind him. Get behind him.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Have phone make a death saving throw.
I've never got to do these before except maybe once.
And then you'll mark that in private.
Okay.
Remember, nat 20, if you roll a nat 20, he'll go automatically up to 1 hit point. If it's a nat 1, he gets 2 fails. Alright. Okay, so it's your guys' allies' turn. This judge is going to be like, holy shit, and start ushering these 2 people off. This guy's going to grab 2 people. Alright, Andreas. Let's see what you got, buddy.
Yeah, judge over here too.
Oh, I do? Okay. Because I thought I had another one.
Yeah, death saving throws, it's 10 and up is a success.
Correct.
9 and down.
You'll see one second.
So you actually have, it's tilted towards you succeeding.
Andreas is going to use Ice Knight at 4th level.
We have one.
Yeah, take some home.
Take them home.
He fails.
Bonus action.
Have you read like the backstory of what
Oh, cool.
thinks this is?
You watch as Andreas, like, cop pulls through his chest hair. You see these spores released at the Callisto. He's in his bonus action, his halo. Oh, natural 20.
What is it? What does he use?
He's like pulling all these bugs out of his chest, and they're like farting on the Callisto.
Oh yeah!
Dung beetles.
It's going to do 1d4 damage.
Hell yeah!
Double that, so it's 6.
Yeah, all natural.
Acid. 6 acid.
Fuck yeah. Hey, every little bit counts. Couldn't do it without you, Andreas.
Yes, like, this is a dumb ability, but it's all I got right now. Move Delenn and Luna Freya next and flanking with the Death Knight. Death Knight, not Death Knight. They're both gonna hit.
What do you say to me, Paul?
Where I'm starting from. That's what I was confused about.
They're gonna do a total of 20 radiant each.
Nice.
40.
Go mama. Can't see it happen, but I can feel it. Warm glow of face that represents.
That's right. Oh, Lion.
Yep.
Lion is gonna scoot Phone back and take his place and swap Lion with Phone. And she's gonna use sneak attack against the Garisto. That misses. However,
You roll with advantage?
yeah, she rolled 11 on both dice, plus her plus 7, which was not high enough. Close.
Yeah.
But she's going to use Thief's Mark. Azyla, you get to add a d4 to your next attack against
That thing.
that guy, against that Garisto. Round 2, Cordio.
Alright, I'm going to start with my bonus action, casting Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
And I'm going to become a great tree, so once again, it appears barky, leaves sprout from my hair, and I gain the following benefits. 10 temp HP, con saving throws advantage, dexterity and wisdom-based attack rolls with advantage, and while I'm on the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies only.
There.
Okay.
Anyone need anything while I'm in here?
No, thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you.
And then for my action, let's see. Next attack roll, okay. I'm going to, once again, Guiding Bolt it.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to, that's going to be nat 20.
Okay. Don't forget you use your card of inspiration for the damage as well.
It's only a 3. I'm waiting until I'm just below his AC.
Sure, fair enough.
We don't know what AC is yet.
It's true.
You might not never know.
That's going to be 38 radiant damage. And then whoever attacks him next will have advantage on the roll.
He's looking bad. You know, at the beginning of Lord of the Rings, where Sauron's like becoming like a crushed can. It's kind of what it looks like after the ring gets knocked off.
Finish him off.
Anything else?
Advantage. No, that's it.
Kess.
Okay. I'm going
I got
to...
him! I got him!
So the question is,
gonna cast Conjure Woodland Beams and summon 8 Blink Dogs.
You're Andrea. Say,
Within 1 year.
we'll let the dogs out.
yeah, but he's gonna die.
You hear the Garisto go,
That's what I'm saying.
ooh.
If he doesn't die, then he's
Ooh.
It'll be one people. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
You get half tactics with that?
No, but they are flanking. Alright.
These good vibes going.
They don't do much damage, but we're gonna see if they
I just
even
did
hit.
first level.
Yeah,
So I get
them.
5
8
uses of that.
Blink Dogs. So nat 20 for 1. So that's just... It's just 8 damage, piercing damage. It's not magical, so they're resisted.
Okay.
So it's another nat 20. So another 4 total, so 8.
Okay.
That one's going to be a 10 to hit, misses. Okay, number 4. 18 misses.
Correct.
Number 5. That misses with a 10. Number 6. The dirty 20 hits, so that's 4.
It would suck.
Number 7. 19 hits
On the dot.
with a more 4, and then the last one
We shall be your
is
demise.
a miss with an 18.
Okay.
Okay, and as they do that, after they make their attacks, each of them are going to teleport up to 40 feet, because that's their ability.
Okay.
So,
What'd you summon?
A bunch
Blink
of
dogs.
8 blink dogs.
Huh.
You got 2 natural 20s.
That's pretty cool.
Well, because of the flanking.
That does help.
And then this one's gonna go over here, here, here. Okay, and then they lose their ability to do it again.
Okay.
Okay, that was my action. Bonus action. Going to enter my love form.
Okay.
So I transform, and then in the middle of the sky as a beam of light comes around me. It sparkles and rainbows as my armor changes. My beard gets glamorous. And I am in my love form.
In the name of love, I will finish it.
He will be fighted. And then, since I'm concentrating on that, it dropped my concentration on my other thing that was giving me flying. But I have my pixie, so right after my turn ends, one of my pixies is going to cast fly on me.
Okay.
So I'm still up there at 40 feet.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Death Knight's going to use his legendary action. He's going to use Destructive Wave again, and everybody within 30 feet to make an 18 con save.
Inside the tavern?
Yeah.
Last time I did 24. Let's see.
Are you going to counterspell?
I might as well.
Counterspell.
So he plunges his sword into the ground, and nothing happens.
Don't worry, sometimes we all have trouble getting it up. I'm going to start my turn off with my bonus action to heal my husband 5d6. With my
What level spell is that?
It's not a spell.
Is he prepares to counterspell?
Is he planning on counterspelling? Yeah, it's just a feature.
Just sitting in front of him. Ooh, that's good.
This is a 6.
Oh.
That is a 1.
Never mind.
6, 5.
10, 15,
Could we add his 3 to this?
That's your roll. Don't you have a card?
I do, but...
19's fine.
Alright, 19. I'm going to hop beneath this table and look through it so that way he doesn't have a clear line of sight to me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 5th level.
Okay.
I have advantage to hit because of Cordio.
You're welcome.
Does a dirty 30 hit?
Is that a spell?
Yes, I am underneath a table. Intentionally so it's harder for him to see that I'm casting.
Counterspell is also only 30 feet.
Counterspell is also only 30 feet and I just moved out of range.
True. Alright. That hits. Describe your fatality. You only have 1 hit point left.
God damn it! Well, let me roll for this anyways. That's a 5th level spell. Can I have 3d6 real quick?
Alex, off top of kind of is lying here.
Guiding
No.
bolt.
Yes. She
Guiding
swapped
bolt.
the foe.
Okay.
Yeah, she used the advantage from my guiding bolt to hit him with guiding bolt to just pass the advantage along down the line. 22.
30.
Nice.
It is 30 damage.
Okay. Describe your fatality.
So, no.
No.
I from underneath the table. So I'm picturing like a picnic table. That might not be right, and that's fine. But between like the legs of this table, I am guiding bolt is 120 feet. Yeah, I am just gonna say. You hurt me. I'm gonna say I have something prepared, and I look at Nero, and I'm gonna say, protect Shazam.
And as he explodes, I need everybody in that room to make a dexterity saving throw of 18, please.
Is this something I can see?
Yes.
It's not against a spell, is it?
No, this is him exploding.
Nat 20.
Jesus, guys.
24.
That's gonna be an 8.
Okay. Those of you that failed will take 32. Those of you that succeed will take half.
But what was the failure mark, Alex?
18. 18.
You said 32.
Yeah. And half that if you succeeded.
With my
Which is
8?
16.
Yep.
Which is, what type of damage is it?
Fire.
Fire. Okay.
And I'll take my little mini back. Thank you. Alright, with that being Solra, Nero, it's your turn.
Has there been any indication that there's been nonsense going on outside?
You guys are deep within the Hall of Justice, you don't know.
He did say, he was monologuing for a little bit about how, like, we would sit for a wrap, wasn't he?
That was outside, wasn't it?
Well, he did monologue a little bit.
He monologued a little bit too. The likelihood that there's like a one incident feels pretty small, but also right now you're Nero, so like your call.
Yeah.
Would Oren have connected those dots before he dropped into Nero?
Question is does
Nero.
does that even matter?
That's a good point.
I have no control over this beast, okay?
Yeah.
How do I want to do this? Okay,
Ooh.
rollsies. I want everyone to just roll straight d20 for me.
So would I have been
Everybody
able to
including this?
use my whatever was left of my turn?
Everyone in the room.
Alex, would I have been able to use the rest of whatever was left of my turn to look at Azyla and be like, go to your person? Because I can speak animals
Sure.
at will.
Sure.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if I go after one of you guys or if I just run out of the room.
I'm under a table, I'm a 10.
I rolled a 2.
Lunafreya rolled a 3, Delenn rolled 12.
Okay, I'm just gonna run out of the room. So I
Azyla
just
chases
run
after
out.
you.
The door does not open.
Oh. Okay, well then I'm gonna rage at the door.
Okay.
And I
Are you going
the
to
door
hit
down?
it or
Yeah.
try to... Okay, make an
I'm gonna-
attack.
Smash.
Yeah, just smash. Nero smash. You know what's funny? In my notes when Nero rages, I just write Nero smash. 19 plus 11 is going to be 20, 30.
How hard to
Alright.
is this door?
As you hit it, a sigil appears on it.
Oh.
The same that was similar to the summon the Death Knight. It disappears, but it explodes in a rain of necrotic energy on you. You take 18 necrotic as the door, and you see Maida on the other side. What the hell was happening? I was trying to get inside. I could hear the fighting. And what the? Oh, hello.
I still have movement, so I'm just going to like shove her and keep running.
And she's. I guess we'll chase after.
I had 50 feet of movement still. So however far 50 feet will take me.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess I'm looking at a big baddie now.
Well, the
Unless
building,
I'm not out
right.
of
These
the
are
building.
separate areas of
Yeah.
the city.
Oh, okay. So they're
So you'll have to decide how
We're in
far
the
I
hall of
get.
judges. We
Okay.
found a judge, get him to him. Yeah.
All right.
And if you guys can follow me or not.
I need
I have
dogs
something I gotta
that
do
are next
first.
to him and Andreas to make.
I have a corpse that's been dead for
dexterity
less
saving
than a
throw.
minute. That
He's
would be
gonna
great
use
to
Stomp.
interrogate
okay.
if we bring him back to life.
Yeah, but you guys just let me run off.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll find the violent ones.
after us, we're fine.
Not like we can catch you anyways.
We're short.
I have a walking speed of 25.
Oh, I have to pass through
19.
Yeah, but 5
one
feet.
for all of them.
21 is the target.
Okay.
It'll be.
Yeah, most normal people probably couldn't catch me anyway.
No.
Not with 55 feet.
And we're on short little stubby
24
legs.
bludgeoning damage as he.
Okay. So boom, boom, bam. Okay.
And he'll pick. Do they disappear when they're dead?
Yes, they just disappeared
Okay.
because they were summoned.
He's gonna pick up part of this display and chuck it at you.
At least it's not a person.
Does 23 hit?
Yes.
You take 12 bludgeoning damage as part of the stand crashes into you. Azyla, you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna go after Lion. Because he can see her.
You're gonna help me in this.
He's gonna make 3 fist attacks against her. Oh, those might all miss. Nope, those are
Maybe, I
all
don't
gonna
think
hit.
that this is the time nor the place.
This is our
Lion's
only chance
gonna
to do
take
it.
60
It's
bludgeoning
gonna be more than a
damage.
minute after this.
Oh no.
We'll go to leave, fight, and come back. in less than a minute.
And then he's gonna move away.
We are old and wise.
So would I get an
We don't rush into
You
things.
both would.
Do you want her to find the other?
What? Is it just going right here?
No, I'm gonna wait to see.
Okay.
I can do it.
broad trip? So I
This is not for right now.
would.
Ryan will also take that. Nope.
Yeah.
Whatever your primary weapon is.
I was thinking about.
I think it's
firearm.
1 and 0, but I can increase that number.
I need some.
So would you say in that span of him walking away,
Figures better
if
next.
I
Last minute.
That can
You gonna
be
make an
remedied.
opportunity attack?
yeah. I was just trying to figure out
They're
what
needed.
I wanted to do. Shoot, my
We don't
pistol
have a date
warning.
yet
Would
for
I be
that,
able to
do we?
use that?
Sure.
Ow.
Just anyway.
I didn't know that we're supposed to do this.
Did you see the text I was
Oh,
probably didn't
okay.
because you were probably
It's not a
sick.
1. It's a 7.
That
Can't
misses.
do fortune.
However, it is your turn.
So it counts.
Good to know. Thank you,
12
Sarah.
misses. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not your fault you were dying.
All right.
But I wanted to make sure you were aware.
Invisible.
I appreciate that.
How tall is he?
10
Are we
feet.
rescheduling?
Okay, and I'm like 6.
We can try.
Something.
I
I'm
haven't-
6'7".
We're gonna see our grandparents this weekend, so we'll have a better idea. Of
I'm
when
gonna
they're having
swipe
a
at him with
window.
my ink heg arm
We won't
dagger,
be able to go
Okay.
first.
and since it's my pack
Wow.
weapon, I'm gonna attack with it twice.
Don't forget you did D4 with that as well.
A dead person will be
So is that
willing.
for each
So
That's
one?
for
Using
death. That's
Kess
for
round
your
take for an
D20
hour.
roll.
I don't think that would work.
I'm gonna add it
I
to
don't think it works for
my
death.
lower one.
I'm saying I was verifying.
Is a
Oh.
17 or a 19 hit?
19's target.
Okay. So I'll hit him once.
Or no, because once I verify, he'll be conscious.
And then with my ink heg arm dagger, I do one that. I'm gonna do my expended charge to do acid damage.
Okay.
And then since I'm invisible, I would have the sneak attack.
Is that how that works?
I would get the sneak attack with that, right? Since I'm
What?
invisible.
No, if you're doing are you doing an opportunity attack or what are you doing? You just
Just
attack?
regular attack with the
Yeah.
finesse.
As long as you have advantage on the attack, which you should have advantage
How long is it last?
if
I'm
you're invisible.
invisible.
Yeah, as long as
An hour.
you get sneak attack, as long as you
Yeah, you
have
do have
advantage on the
advantage.
attack.
Okay. I did not add advantage to the first one then, so I'll just.
I'm like,
Do you want me to
So
take
you-
the negative or.
check out
We mean, we mean take the negative.
lethal damage.
Because I had the 17 and then a
There's no
19.
non-lethal thing to...
Okay, so if you
So
roll.
I would just take the
Is it gonna be a
19, but then not take the 17. I'll just say I used that already.
Okay. All right. So yes, you would get sneak attack because you have advantage.
So that.
What's your to hit?
Plus 10.
Okay, you're gonna need to hit him.
So with
Can do that.
regular slashing, it's gonna be
How is my
4,
plus
8,
nine?
12 slashing.
Okay.
Or piercing,
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry,
God,
12
figured it's
piercing.
18.
Okay.
Makes more sense.
We're taking a prisoner.
Question, because you updated this, does that mean that it automatically does 3 additional piercing?
That's correct.
But we're gonna
Okay, so it'd
cast-
be 15
we're
piercing
gonna
then.
refine him.
Okay.
We're gonna cast Fade, so that way he just goes like.
We're gonna revive him. We're gonna knock him out non-lethal damage. So then when he's unconscious, he can't be unwilling to be feigned death.
And then he'll be like catatonic for right now.
24 with my sneak attack,
But then
which
we
would also
still
be
don't have
piercing.
the-
Okay. Good.
And then
Bad
with
roll.
my
He
piercer
only has 10 minutes of air, it's not gonna work.
ability that I have,
Feigned death, you don't need to breathe.
No, I think he still needs to breathe.
I can re-roll one of the attack damage dice, and I must use the new rule.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that
So
one.
you got like a 1.
Yep. And that's gonna be 9 acid.
Okay.
And that'll be the first attack with my
Okay.
ink egg. So then my second, now that I know I have advantage,
To try to figure out how the heck we want to play our next character.
25.
That would be good. Well, we both have like space
I've
to
already used my.
It
I never
causes
Have a wood first, but
everything, including diseases and poisons.
see.
I would use
Except there's still
my
room, it's just really, really low.
acid.
So
Did I
it's
see
been
if
10
he had
I
gotten
would
it,
make that argument.
like anything happen with the acid
Yeah.
or
He
same?
does not
as-
appear to be resistant.
Okay, so it did hurt him.
Yep.
Nice.
That we're supposed to be like, I'm not there at all.
The body
Yeah,
did not
but
reject
if you
it.
give me,
Okay.
like, a week's heads
And then
up,
I already used my sneak attack, so I cannot use that again.
So I think it's
So-
too.
For next
4.
character. Because I have a few different options that I think would be really entertaining. I just want your opinion on them.
So
If
15
you
more
think
piercing.
Duality, like this is
Yes.
a duality.
Okay.
And
Therefore, that the give and take Depending on
Once
how
per
you wanna
turn,
play
so I
yours.
cannot use that again. So I will not do that. So that will be an additional
You could go
4 acid.
Okay.
And then because of my 2-weapon fighting, I'm going to use the Dagger of Venom as my bonus action.
Sweet.
With a 19 or dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And everything else in the
Ready
card or
to
something, but
expended charge. Everyone gets 4 plus 1.
where but we are
Gonna do an additional 3 damage of piercing.
Okay. Anything else?
Are you gonna be again?
What?
What race are you
Not
gonna
that
be?
I
Don't
could
even
think
know that
of.
yet.
Alright,
I'll
have
say,
Thor make
Karen
another
raised
death saving
your
throw.
parent to
He's
be
not
there,
dead
did you?
already.
True. I did have it really weird. It's either that or I could do a Gilligan. We could circle back around to that because that was gonna be a anyways. But I think it would be funnier if I do have a level of Warlock where I don't know how to cast the spell, so you have to cast the spell for me on my turn.
Andreas, you use Ice Knife again.
That's the thing. So
That hits.
it'd be entertaining.
Yeah. Do we want to talk sooner or later? Because I think that depends on yours.
is-
My
so,
schedule's pretty open this time.
Lion sees that he's in a bad way.
Okay.
Doing the research.
She's going to use her lay on hands pool to
Okay.
give him 10 hit points.
Okay.
As long as
Oh,
I'm
paladin stuff.
gotta love that lay on hands
You,
pool.
you see that she has a ring. Well, you wouldn't see it because your back's to him, so never mind.
10 heal.
Andreas is going to do 18 cold damage
Time.
with the ice knife.
Are you doing anything next Thursday?
No.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Because technically the university is closed, so if I go in, it'll just be.
And she's also going to
What
drink
do
a
you
healing potion herself.
Oh, that's a really great question.
Good lord. She heals 5.
Do you? How many preferences do you want to meet at a coffee shop? Do you have a preference for coffee shop?
Delenn and Luna Freya.
I wouldn't mind meeting at a coffee shop. I don't really have a preference. They normally end up at Starbucks. But I don't.
We have plans.
We do have plans.
What are your plans?
Well, we're gonna enact them.
Within the next 2 seconds, they're gonna be enacted.
Okay.
It's in this room and it involves a dead guy.
His body's gone, by the way.
Oh,
the
shit!
the drowse body?
Oh yeah.
Never
Oh.
mind. We don't have a plan.
Never mind, we don't have a
So
plan.
instead, we're just gonna start racing out
Boo.
to try and see what's going on outside.
Most likely.
Speaking of which, round 3 Cordio.
Oh, well, there goes our plans. Are there windows in this room?
The police
Heal
station
yourself.
is using
Yeah.
my backstory. Is that-
What's through the window?
Make a perception check.
I'm good at those.
is that
I'm real good at those.
Really good, but
That's going to be a nice casual 33.
I'm glad you knew the backstory.
33?
Uh-huh.
You see off in the distance, you see a familiar flying dwarf as, who has like pieces of like a cart attached to them, like they got hit by it. You're like, that's the market district.
Hey, Solra?
Yeah, baby.
Kess is flying again.
and I'm all rainbowy.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
At least Kess isn't being peeled like a banana this time.
Do you have a way to get us over there?
Yeah.
Do you have a dimension door with the staff?
Magic anime girl transformation again. Is that what you did? You know, rainbow.
I was in 40 feet in the air. It's a beam of light.
No, what do I do? I
transformed
Sailor Moon.
into my love for.
As the leg goes up,
Yes.
the boot comes on.
All the clothes strip off piece by piece, and other clothes start appearing.
Tuxedo mask.
Goodness gracious.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're just
I'm
in
gonna stop.
character.
You can use that.
Yeah, the window.
What are we doing, Cordio?
I'm going to hold my action to...
Okay, I'm gonna ghost light coffee. Okay, I'm gonna do ghost light? Yeah. Okay, what time?
Let's see, I know Kess is in the air.
She flies now.
Dragon form, so I can fly.
I believe I can fly. I believe, I
The
believe,
windows
I believe,
are
I believe, I believe.
openable,
Is there parking?
by the way.
Because last time I was walking to Ghost Light from Sinclair.
Alright.
I don't know what
Which
Kess is fighting,
Ghost
so I'm
light
going
location
to
do you wanna do?
hold my action and just do a bow shot for when my wife gets us there, which may involve me stepping through a portal.
Okay.
There are 2 in downtown.
Kess.
I just always forget that there's a second one.
Hey.
So there's the historic one, and then there's...
Is it the one on Wayne?
How does Andreas look health-wise?
14 out of 107. So he's bleeding green blood.
You said 14 out of...
107, yeah.
Okay. I got you.
He's holding his wooden sword. He's like, I got this.
Alright.
I'm not useless, I promise.
if you want to go to the one in Midtown.
Okay. So starting off as a bonus action, I can do it within 60 feet of me. I'm going to use my max I can do in one turn, which is 5d6. I'm going to use up my reaction to make it to where that's max. So he's going to heal 30 automatically.
Sweet. As rainbows fly.
Yes, as rainbows
I
fly
feel
from
the
my
love.
fingertips. We'll keep you going. Don't worry, Bugman.
They have a one in
Keep you in the fight. So that was my bonus action
as well.
for my movement.
One on Wayne and
I got-
one shoot for new.
Sounds good.
And then
I
if it's
forgot.
packed,
I'm
maybe
doing
we
the
can-
fly spells. Fly spell 30 feet or 40 feet of flying speed?
I thought it was 60.
The other one I go to
Is it 60?
coffee
Pretty sure
shop,
it's
I don't
60.
remember off the top of my head.
Shit, I can't remember.
It's 60.
Okay.
'cause that
I'll
one
take
has
it.
to be really quiet.
5,
Which one is it?
10,
The one in the green.
Yeah.
I don't remember. They
15,
also sell
20,
coffees.
25, 30,
Oh, is it Winans?
It might be a Winans.
Yeah.
35, 40. Okay, so
So for now,
I descended down to 10 feet, so I'm only 10 feet off the ground.
Sometimes they get
But I'm
pretty
over here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take 2 shots at him with my bow.
Okay.
The first one is definitely going to hit with a dirty 30.
Yeah. That'll do, donkey.
And the next one, 26, is going to hit.
reminder.
Did you hold
Okay.
action?
I'll hold a bow shot for when we get us there.
And I don't need to separate any of this because I know it's poison. So 6, 10, 17, 18, 23, 25, plus another 10. So 35
Okay.
damage altogether with that one.
Alright.
And then as my pixies and my blink dogs enter their turn, my blink dogs are going to go there. Yeah.
They just see a giant UPS man.
30,
They have like
35,
maybe
40.
4 spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a Family Dollar across the street.
Dang, so you still have a good amount
I got
of them.
5 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're all going to make their attacks.
With advantage.
That's going to be a miss, so 1 misses, 2 misses, 3 misses, 4 misses, and 5 hits. So 4 damage, 4 piercing damage, non-magic.
Okay.
And then they can't teleport. And my pixies, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them, they're going to move 30 feet, and they're all going to polymorph into horses. And I want them to get these people
Okay.
and to ride them out. I don't know how many turns you think that would take. They can move up to 30 feet, and they polymorph into horses. I don't think they can move up to they polymorph.
Which ones?
All 5 of these guys. So
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of 5 of my pixies and sending them off to get those civilians safe.
Good call.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Solra.
So I'm gonna go up to where Cordio is. I see. Do I still see where Kess is flying?
Yep.
Okay.
See like pixies flying everywhere.
How far away is it?
I would say it's a good 150 feet.
Oh, so easy. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Arcane Gate.
Okay.
That's it.
And so there is just going to be
That's when it just stays open.
Stone, yeah, for 10 minutes. Am I concentrating?
10 minutes?
Yeah,
you
I'm
said?
concentrating.
Oh, yeah.
So I open the gate. It goes here, and then it's gonna go towards like the ground wherever Kess is.
Okay.
And I'm going to, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys appear in the air with her.
No.
No, we're still on the other side of the gate.
It is a portal that essentially stays open for as long as I can concentrate on
Okay.
it.
Why don't we just
So-
sit here and throw stuff through the portal?
Because it's.
10 minutes.
Hold on, please.
Portal doesn't move.
You create a link portal. The portal is filled with three-dimensional glowing rings filled with mist, hovering inches from the ground and perpendicular
Like those
to
mirrors
it.
like people used to burn ships with.
The ring is only visible from one side.
I would that piss them off. Like,
Can you say
quit it! It's not fair!
Oh, they missed that. Those portals opaque and blocks vision.
Yeah, okay, that's what I
The
thought.
clouds
If you kept
come in.
reading one
Clouds!
Yeah.
Victory is ours!
Okay, so I am going to look back at Delenn and Lady Lunafrey.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say, Kess is this way. I'm gonna link arms with Cordio. Actually, I'm not gonna link arms because he's got a bow ready, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna push him through first. He is willing.
Yeah.
And then I am going to step through as well. I'm also gonna turn around when I also was like, Delenn, Lady Lunafrey, this is what's happening. I'm gonna tell Eilistraee, don't get hurt. And then I think yours would go off next, and then I still
I
have
held
something left
action
to
to a bow shot. Oh, immediately got right in front of us. You're not supposed to be here. What about an 18?
18 misses.
What about
Let's
a
see.
21?
21 hits.
Here you go.
Cardiac inspiration.
Surprise cheek face.
That's gonna be 18 radiant.
Oh, that was a good one. Heck yeah.
2d8 plus 7.
That's nice.
Coming in clutch. Cardiac inspiration.
That was
So he's looking bad.
Um,
Has a bunch of dogs are hanging off of him.
excellent. So you said he's looking bad.
Yep.
You know what you have.
This is only a bonus action. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my 21 hit.
You're right. I had to do math, okay? So, I have 6 stars currently flying around my head. One is going to go and beam himself directly into one of his eyes.
Okay.
That's a sad amount of damage. That's a really sad amount of damage. The dice
Yes.
giveth and the dice taketh.
Uh-huh.
I'll be. Good try. How much would it cost for printing these guys out?
31 points of
How many
radiant
do you
damage.
Like three.
No, I'll just do it for free.
Okay.
Yeah?
They're not that much.
There's not that much? So are they like... No, they're not too heavy. I don't
No.
think they're that.
They're
Is he
thin,
still up?
lanky, and just tall.
Yes.
How bad does he look?
Do you have a
Another solid hit.
I have a
Take it
picture of the
out.
whole set. I'll send you.
Okay.
Just text me so I don't forget.
You just gotta give him 10 seconds
kid
of heaven.
prepped for...
Sure, I said.
Kid, do
10
what?
seconds of heaven. That's all it'll cost you.
Oh.
There's a closet right there.
Yeah, oh, I got plenty of closets.
There's a garage! It's cleaned out! You're golden!
Go in the backyard so I don't have to listen to it.
Oh, we'll get loud.
Anything
You can
else,
listen
Sora?
for 10 seconds. It's just 10
Yeah,
seconds.
We're seeing.
Who's that?
Sora. Mariah's thinking hard.
Too hard sometimes.
Oh,
I get your
5,
second
10,
fatality?
15.
Nope.
No, I did 31 points of damage. He's still up. Alright, that is my turn.
Nero. What do you do? Are you running?
Yeah, I'm just running.
I would like you to make a acrobatics check for me, please.
I started running.
Acrobatics check or save?
Check.
Oh,
Skill check.
duh. 29.
Alright, you straight on like Tom Cruise run through like the streets, and at the end of your turn, you catch a familiar
Glowing color
face.
constellations,
You
both
see
the skin
Phone like
texture
laying
of
on the
bark
ground
and the shape of
bleeding
leaves in my hair.
as you
That's
appear right
hysterical.
there, and you see Lion's looking pretty bad herself. And she's like, protect! Not the face!
Not the face. Protect anywhere but the face.
You know what's funny? This whole time, Nero has had the ability to heal. But because I'm raging, I cannot heal.
The Garisto's gonna use Stomp again. Need everybody around to make a strength saving, or dex saving throw, excuse me.
Because when you're
How
raging,
close?
you can't cast spells.
Just everybody that's touching him.
Okay.
Just my blank dogs.
But I basically
And Andreas.
have lay on hands. and
No.
I can use it.
No.
It's an alternative.
You see, I need 21, right?
That's
Yeah.
hysterical. Never going to.
Yeah, let's see the dex. I'm pretty sure it's a +3. They don't have.
Did you see my
Yep,
note
they all
about
fail, so he's done.
Lucius? And
Andreas with a nat 1.
Damn, nat 1. Oh, shit. So how much damage in total did he take?
46.
Oh.
Damn.
And then he's going to charge it. Cordio.
I thought I healed him.
Cordio didn't heal himself, did he?
Can you make a dex saving throw for your husband as he gets charged at?
I am longer.
Okay. He's got great tree, temporary currents. Dex. The ground within him is difficult terrain. I don't know if that matters. I didn't actually hear why I'm rolling the dex saving throw.
Because he's being charged at.
Okay, so the ground around him is difficult terrain, just so you're aware,
He's got
within
plenty of
15.
movement to make up for it.
So it'll take him an extra 30. Oh, he's not going to let me roll for him again. Let me take a look at his
What
character
did you make
sheet.
me roll?
Hey, do you have any benefits for a dex save?
Yes, I have advantage right now.
Okay. 16?
Not good enough. You need 21.
You let me know.
Sorry.
You take 70 piercing damage,
I have half or resistance.
Yep.
and he's also prone.
I was confused.
He got big already.
It's like there's only one
Sorry,
stretch
baby.
of cat
Look, he's
vanilla.
not trying to jump out of your hands now.
Azyla,
Yes.
he's going to strike at you
Okay.
with disadvantage because you're invisible, but he has a pretty good idea of where
He
you're
felt
at.
me.
Yeah. He's try strike you. Oh, natural. No, I lost a natural 20. Damn it.
Heck yeah.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
First hits. I lost another natural 20. But another dirty 20.
You.
I rolled 3 natural 20s in a row and lost all of them.
How did you lose all of them?
Because I have
Disadvantage?
disadvantage because you're invisible.
Oh my god.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Alright, so he's going to hit you twice with his fists. You're going to take a total of 40 bludgeoning damage.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh.
I think it's... Yes, I think it's all luck you guys are having.
You said 40?
Yeah.
Can't leave you.
Alright.
Azyla, it is your turn.
Ah. I get to do it again. Da-da-na-na.
Oops, I did it again.
Ooh. Just reading through to make sure that I'm doing things right. Alright. Inkeg arm dagger. I'm just gonna come over here a little bit. Boop.
Which one are you looking at?
That was a crap roll.
The turtle?
17 does not hit.
Correct.
But a 27 does.
It certainly does.
And Inkeg arm dagger. I'm gonna use up another one of my acid things, and then since I have my sneak attack, it gets activated once per turn. Let's see, which of these do I not like? I'm gonna use my piercer ability, where once per turn I can roll a damage dice.
Okay.
And it just went down by 1, but whatever. So it's gonna be 13 piercing,
Okay.
6 acid,
Okay.
and then 15 additional piercing.
Describe your fatality.
Nice, hell yeah.
I'm going to be crouched down, sneak over to the back of his
Oh.
legs, and then stab at his Achilles ankle and slice it open. The acid pours out of my Inkeg arm dagger.
You see these guys. Yeah! Anything else?
Why are
Now I'm
you
gonna
still
stand up and
here?
take my hood off.
You hear a nearby male go, she's gorgeous. Anything else, Azyla?
I'm gonna look that direction and puff out a little smoke heart.
Alright. Hand me Delenn. Delenn is number 1. As she's going to hop through the portal. Where's the portal at?
It's like right here. Where
Cordio is knocked prone.
Uh-huh.
She appears in front of the Grisso, holding her sword. And she's going to use Valen's smite, and she says,
Is this actually Valen now?
keep your dirty hands off my daughter.
That's right. You tell him, Mom. As he's like, daughter?
Already use that spell today.
We're going to do something unique. Describe your mother's fatality.
Oh, interesting.
She has
With
a long sword glowing with radiant light.
Valen's rage. Alright. With your permission, I'd like it to be like this. Where she takes the sword and it's gonna stab him through the chest, and you'll see on the other side as the sword goes through him, bright light comes through in like a shape of Valen in his armor. He takes like a sword and stabs him.
Nice. Like Zoro.
Yes.
But with a V.
Yes.
Alright, we're out of combat as the danger seems to subside.
I'm not.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright, combat's changed.
New target.
We'll
Calm Nero down.
We'll go through the rounds, I guess. Okay, round 4, Cordio.
Do you even know that I'm there yet? That's the question.
Like right this second?
So that's what Valen really looks like. Huh. Guess I should have known.
It takes a minute to cast it.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I'll give you this.
You
I'll
hear the
rage
metal
scream.
music in the background. Are we not out of combat?
I'm just gonna walk on this building, see what's going on over here.
You see Azyla standing over another Carissa's dead body. You see a bloody lion and Phone laying in a puddle of his own blood.
This all seems taken care of. I can't reach phone right now. I am slow.
Okay. Kess?
Gonna
You hear my rage scream.
fly over here, and you're looking bad with health, right?
I mean, I'm at 43.
Okay. I'm going
of
to use up
123.
my bonus action and my reaction. Spend 5 dice. You heal 30.
Ooh. You're a kind soul.
And then I see the same thing. Do I see Nero
Can you see me through those
Can
two
I see?
bodies?
over there?
No,
There's
like
a building in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so now so everything
like
looks
an
fine.
alleyway.
Okay. Solra?
I love to hate Nero.
It's definitely make combat a lot interesting. Not more interesting.
It doesn't end when we think it ends.
Sorry, combat's over. No, it's not. It's not over.
We're done killing the scary ones.
Yeah.
Now it's time to kill your friend.
Now it's time to bring our friend back to
it'll
reality.
be fine.
Back to reality.
Who's-
Oh,
Who's
there's
got the
I'm-
fox?
the box is back in the
Where?
the Hall of Justice.
In here? Through the portal?
Well, I think she told the fox to chase Nero.
No, I said don't get hurt.
That was...
So Astraea is just.
And the portal is opaque. Ashley
Can't
can't see
see.
through it, yeah. All Ashley knows is, don't get hurt. Nero ran that way. We went through the fog cloud.
I, as a bonus, actually, I should have enough movement. I'm gonna pop back into the portal. I'm gonna call Astraea to me.
You don't know where Nero is.
Nope, but I also don't want to leave Astraea there.
That's fair.
Is she in the room?
No.
I'm gonna pop my head. Alright.
Oh? Guys?
Then Freya says, what's going on?
Hey, how does the thing work where we can telepathically talk?
The rings, we can just talk to each other.
Is there a distance?
Yes, but we're on the same map, so I'm pretty sure we're close enough.
I'm not on the same map anymore.
I think it's within 120 feet, isn't it?
But through the portal, we got less than 120 feet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say telepathically, hey, Astraea's not here.
Well, she ain't here.
No, fuck. Thank you, love. Am I faster than a dog? Than a fox?
Aren't you faster than the fox? I
Am
kind of doubt
smarter
it.
than a 5th grader? What does a fox say?
Bing, 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 bing.
she go?
Just sprinting back after Oren.
I don't know. That's what the hope is.
So we know she's in hell.
Oh boy.
That was actually my concern, to be honest. Alright, so I'm gonna pop back through the portal, and then I'm gonna levitate 60 feet in the air.
Okay.
And instead of looking for either Oren or Astria, can I try and identify any like cracks in the pavement or holes that look like they're gonna lead to the Undercity?
Make a perception check.
I'm so good at those. I am wearing my sunglasses, by the way.
Your sunglasses.
Yeah, we talked about this at the beginning.
Yeah.
As soon as I popped them on, went back into the building, took them off, popped
Okay.
them back on. Style never waits. That'll be a 15. Did I do it? 16. I can do math.
There you
You see, you don't see any cracks, but you do see pathways that would look like they would lead down to some sort of subway system.
Okay, I'm going to show you that. And I'm going to ask that we start heading that way.
You don't want to finish up here first? Yeah, okay.
Nero.
I have an hour with this
Okay.
crown.
What did they
Use of it.
do when they see me?
Well, Lion said, "Protect, not in the face." And Cordio, phone is just, oh, he's
Oh, he's
crying.
conscious. Okay.
Yeah, he's crying.
I kind of like huff at them, and then I'm gonna run straight out here.
Kill some civilians.
Yep. So
You see
those
Cloud.
guys are dead. So I'm just gonna start swinging at the next nearest guy.
Me?
This
Or
one?
the person?
That one.
That's right. Yep. Civilians.
Oh boy.
Rolled a hit.
What's
Okay.
this guy's AC? Probably like 11.
Is this lethal?
Nero's killing
Yes.
Oh, it's
civilians.
lethal.
It's lethal.
It's Nero.
It's protect.
Oh,
Protection
this is
time.
how Nero goes full circle!
16.
Yep.
No, is it a child?
Oh
Are you
no.
safe?
Alex, please,
Yeah,
you have the
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. You
to
can
do
roll
it.
for
So
it.
funny right
Roll
now.
D20 to determine their
odds or
age.
evens. Odds or evens.
Evens.
Be a child.
Azyla, you see as Nero stands over the small little boy.
Please, sir. Please don't
Are
help
all
me.
the demons gone?
Have you seen my mother? There's too many of them. What are we going to do?
Master Skywalker.
Can we roll persuasion?
Oh no.
Since he spoke.
Give me a second. Let me find statistics for a
And I
commoner.
don't even.
He doesn't need to roll very high.
How
That's all I'm
charismatic-
saying right now.
Charismatic is he?
That one.
Oh crap out. There we go.
He's beat a 3.
You rolled an 18 on the die.
Okay, so you beat a 3. So instead, I'm going to pick the child up over my shoulder, and now my new goal is to protect the child.
Well, that was better than expected.
So, what Quantum should have done.
The child didn't speak.
It had its chance.
Azyla.
So now, you guys just see me, like, with this child over my shoulder, and I'm, like, in rage crouch. Like, come at me.
I'm gonna.
Remember, the child is not a weapon.
Very calmly walk over to Nero. Nero, friend. Bad guy's gone.
Protect.
Make
Be
a wisdom.
safe.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Help me! Help me, cow dragon person!
Is the child terrified from my face?
No.
Of all the scary things going on right now, you made it.
19.
You revert back to Oren.
With this child over my
He's gonna be like, who the
And-
fuck are you?
As Azyla talks you down,
I'll grab the child very carefully.
No, well, I put the child down.
Okay. I'm just gonna like.
Maida comes around the corner with Astria in hand. Oh, and the fox quickly wiggles out and comes over and starts rubbing against your legs, trying to calm you down. Holy shit, what the hell happened? And we are officially out of combat.
Okay, I think Astria up and I just hold her.
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
Soft foxy, warm foxy.
And the judges start coming in, and getting people safely out. And, you see some mages come in and they start just burning the bodies of the Caristos.
Like, where's the next one?
Am I able to see the first person that he threw at me? Am I able to see where that person ended up?
Make a perception check. Flew pretty far.
So I'm still in the air though.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
I'm
fly
assuming the
up to
child
look
runs
for this
off,
person.
right?
Yeah.
Without attracting attention.
Perception.
So,
Turn to you. What did I do? When you come back, you're asking me that?
Do I have an advantage at all since I'm up in the air or no?
Fight enemies.
Sure.
I killed
Didn't help. 13.
everyone
Nope.
scattered.
Got thrown pretty far. But they're more than likely pulverized.
No.
Wherever they landed.
Nero,
Okay.
pickup, at first, almost
Are
hurt.
there any other dead civilians around?
So you gotta hide yourself.
There are dead civilians,
good.
but they're not in a condition where you could revive them or anything.
I'm not trying to revive them. I'm trying to speak with them to get the information about who they are, their families, so I can get in contact, like make sure their families know.
Okay.
Because I can cast Speak with Dead at will.
Okay.
Are you still floating?
Even though Will's not here, I
I
can
am
still cast him.
I'd like everybody to go around the table and tell me how they're going to wrap this encounter up, and then we'll kind of fast forward.
Well, if she
You
ever
won't
comes
be able
down,
to
I'm
fast
gonna come
forward.
over
We
to
won't be
her
able to fast forward.
Okay.
and sit down, and then lean my head against her shoulder, because I'm sure that that's where I would be to lean my head against her shoulder while
I
she
don't-
stands.
I don't come down.
You don't ever come down,
We'll get to that.
please?
So I Misty step.
Because I'm gonna hide in you.
Oh man. So I Misty step. What was that? 30 feet.
Okay.
To where I'm out of eyesight of everybody, so I'm gonna go behind a building. I'm gonna then just levitate myself down, and I am going to go towards the tunnel system. What are you doing?
I'm becoming a bat and going where she went.
Lion looks at you, Azyla. Go reach your group with your friends, and I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna get cleaned off.
Phone.
Yes, Queen Azyla.
Lion, potion, help.
He gives Lion a potion and heals her.
You mean the other way?
He misunderstood, so he gave her a potion instead of himself.
No. Lion, help, phone.
Oh.
Heal.
Oh. Right. Ugh. That was horrifying. So, after Lion leaves, are you going to regroup with everybody else? Kess, at least.
Yes, I'll start with phone, making sure that we have everybody together before anything happens. I do want to, if there's any bodies, I would like to search them for anything that I might be able to sell.
Oren, you do see Sora and Cordio kind of break off from everybody else.
Okay. Since I can't hide in Solra, I'm just gonna hide.
I'm sorry.
My safe place left.
Yeah. Sorry,
Your
you're
mother comes up to you. She says, I told your friends, have your friends meet us at the Hall of Justice tomorrow morning. I will let Van Bardova know what took place today.
You said meet at the Hall of Justice
Tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning. Okay. I'll let him know.
Be safe, my child.
I will be.
And also with you.
Alright, so what's everybody doing?
Well, am I able to do what I said?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm go around, speak with dead, and then get the information of where their families are, anything that, any last words they want to give to their loved ones, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
That's the reason I took the spell. And then help clean up.
Okay. And Oren, you're just hiding?
Yes.
Azyla, what do you want to do?
I wanted to search bodies and see if there's anything that I can take to sell for items. Hey, some potion people might need some fat of whatever the Crisco guy is.
The Crisco
Crisco.
guy. We have somebody who's communing with the dead to try and figure out who they are to make sure that they go back to the right place. And then after Kess is done with them, Azyla comes in, checks their pockets.
Without me even noticing.
There's
What
a
they have
assembly
left.
system.
I'll have my hood up and everything, just to be invisible. Just you're left with 2 coins.
Every time I'm done, they start moving around and stuff.
Their pockets are inside out? It's weird.
Alright,
Yeah,
Azyla,
wrong.
from these commoners you get 9 silver. And
These
Kess,
very poor
since
people.
you did something very thoughtful, you get inspiration.
Hey,
The complete
that's nice. Oh yeah.
Alright, so what are you two doing?
So you can start this. I'm a bat. Squeak!
Let me pull what
Just
I
a
messaged
bit.
you, Alex.
I see it.
Alright, so we are going to head to the tunnels to get to the underground city.
Okay.
But don't tell anyone.
No.
Because communication is not this group's strong suit.
No.
Exactly. You're a pitiful puddle. You're looting bodies. You're talking to dead.
As you go down into the lower parts of the city, it's much like the upper parts of the city, except much more run down.
The slums.
You see various discarded items and trash down here. You see broken down markets that are still open. You see lots of homeless drow. You see former soldiers of Mesobarons, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Minzo Barons.
Minzo Barons. A lot of them begging for coin. But it's just a vast variety of tunnel systems that sort of act as a gigantic underground market and places for these people to stay. But you recognize these people as that they lived in the Underdark for quite some time, and this is where they live now.
Okay. I am still giving off a bright light. So I am
Yes.
going to...
The tunnels are lit by torchlight.
Okay. But I'm not going to douse my head. I'm going to keep that up. I am going to put a foot up though.
Okay, I'll just sit on your shoulder.
Okay. Are there any older women out and about?
What kind of women?
Just like generally, like old ladies.
Sure, there's some older female drow and half-elves and humans and some lizard folk.
So I'm not targeting. I'm gonna find one of the old female drow to approach. Yeah, I'm not concentrating on arcane game anymore. If I'm gonna ask her if they heard any rumbling from above just now. Or from the previous fight in the city.
I heard rumors of dragonfire, but not here recently.
So it
It's
doesn't.
been a couple days.
I'm gonna say her actual name, but I'm not gonna lie. I still just take her as the mattress. So I'll say the sorceress's actual name because Solra for sure knows that. Mariah just apparently is.
Dia Matron.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks like she sent some people into the city to try and shake some things up. Does she respond to that at all? Does she react?
Hold on, I just realized something.
While she's doing that, I'm perceiving anybody around us, see if any of them react to the name.
That's unsettling.
Just a little bit.
Are you rolling death saving throws for somebody?
Oh no.
Alright. I'm sorry. I just realized I forgot about something.
I also have a blind sight of 60 feet right now, as a heads up.
I am not familiar with that name. I'm quite sorry. I live on the streets.
You're fine. How long have you been here?
Since the end of the war. A couple of years.
I was gonna say which war. I also have Witch Sight, so I can see the true form of any shape changer or creature concealed by illusion or transmutation while they're within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So-
You don't see anything weird?
Excellent.
Well,
Cool.
she said Idea's name?
She just repeated it after you said it.
No, I was making sure that it is Idea, right? Did anybody, because it was definitely said a little bit louder than normal conversation, did anybody perk their head over like they recognized it around us?
Nope.
Were you originally from the city of Minzo?
Yep. Now I'm here.
Was it I'm assuming it was a hard transition.
Yes, it's a gathering place.
It's the only city that would take us in.
Or is it a place where people
Say what you want about Duke Bardoba. Galate, rest his soul.
Did you happen to hear any rumblings about the Demogorgon?
This checkered part of our past. When we lost Loth as our god, we fell into the arms, rather tentacles of another. I've heard he is passed now too,
Yeah.
so I don't know what my people will follow now.
Oh, good idea.
You were a follower of Loth?
Yep.
She was a follower of the Demogorgon?
And you were a follower of the Demogorgon.
Yes.
Did you...
But maybe we will put our faith in old war heroes instead of gods.
Well, Loth was not the... Yes, she was the patron goddess of Drow, but she wasn't the only Drow god.
It's true. That's the one we primarily followed and put our hearts and resources into.
Were you satisfied serving Loth? Sorry, I'm sure these questions are really personal.
In hindsight, no.
Would you... And I'm going to switch from common to undercommon. Would you have any interest in serving a Drow goddess who is not of hate and pain and torture? She's a little flighty, but I mean, like, Eilistraee.
Waiting on somebody else to liberate us and free us.
Is it because of your reception above ground? Why wait?
He was around. Perhaps you'd like to come to one of his meetings.
I would love to.
Tomorrow night.
Okay.
Dex's place. At 7. It's the 4-armed dragonborn. Can't miss him.
What does Dex's place look like? If she just pointed to it.
She points and you see like a sort of like a 50s diner that is really worn out on the outside and the inside. You do see a large figure behind the bar with many patrons.
You said a 4-armed dragonborn.
Yes.
That doesn't sound like the one-horned devil to me.
He only has 2 arms.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just didn't make
He's also not a dragonborn.
Fair enough. No, that's just Azyla.
She's
You're right,
technically
you're
not
right.
even Dragonborn.
I know, it just looks like one. I'll take you up on that. What was your name, if you're willing to share?
Samantha.
Do you have
Spelled like Samantha with a Z.
Do you have a surname?
Not
Is that because you were one of the great houses?
perhaps.
about 100 years ago, I would have killed you Wednesday. Oh, how times change.
Indeed.
It's not something you should go around invading.
Best of luck to you, dwarf.
Squeak!
I am going to have this similar veins of conversation with varying levels of politeness
Okay.
with about 5 other drow. I'm going to try and find 3 other females. If I can see, like, the oldest lady drow I can see, I'm going to try and go talk to see if they're all from Linzo Branson. To see if there are any that were from outside cities or outside of the community.
They seem hesitant to talk to an outsider. You get a lot of complaints about the only time the judges come down here is when they want something. And the food and beverages down here are of lesser quality, and so are the living spaces. But a few of the younger drow sound optimistic that under the leadership of Vane Bardova that things will get better. Perhaps somebody in the Bardova family will finally notice them.
How much food do we have on us right now?
How much what?
Food do we have on us right now?
Well, I'm a bat, so I have nothing on me
I
right
know
now.
you don't have any there.
What would everybody else like to do with the remainder of the afternoon?
I would start trying to find everybody.
Okay.
To let them know about the thing.
You guys all eventually regroup after hiding, information gathering, and
I
laying the dead
have
to rest.
7 hours as a small little bat. I would like to just fly around and do some eavesdropping on dark alleys and places sketchy people might want to
Middle
meet.
of the day.
Are
In
you,
the
I'm
undercity.
underground.
you're underground?
Yeah.
Are you letting us know that you're doing that?
Oh no,
No.
we just left.
So I will say
Shit.
what you two are doing takes most of the afternoon.
Okay.
Between communicating.
I'm not gonna come out of my stupor either until someone comes to find me, or until 10 o'clock.
I will come and find you. I just had something else to do first.
Yeah, you can split off. I'm a bat and I got time.
Would it be 10 at night or 10 in the morning?
I need 10 at night because
Yeah.
I have to go see my dad.
But
But you guys don't know that.
you guys would be able to meet a lot sooner than that because it's not
Okay.
going to take that much time. So you all eventually regroup. It's around like 6 p.m. or so just after dinner time. Everybody gains the benefit of a short rest.
Would I have discovered anything eavesdropping as a bat in the Undercity?
Roll 200 for me.
With my exceptional perception, especially hearing as a bat.
While you're down there, I will stay down there with you, generally close enough to hear you to be in
That's gonna be a
contact.
99.
Dang. That's either really good or really bad.
Uh-huh.
But I'm within telepathic range, so if you hear something, I can translate under phone for you.
Okay. Let me get back to you.
Appreciate it.
Saw Lion. Go to Phoenix, Raising Phoenix, Flying Phoenix, place 9. Talk to
How are
Pete.
you? I smell a little dank.
I don't care.
So
Ask the
Lion.
questions.
Kind of.
Lion was asking about Pete.
Yes.
About Pete and not, what was
We're
it?
just-
Enis.
right now.
Fair enough.
Pete specifically, not Enis. Like she knew his actual name was Pete.
Both, yes.
We're all here for this conversation, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
What
Brought up
about Pete?
Zofrig and Lion meet at Phoenix, Galatea, bird looking. Can't
When?
read. 9.
9 today?
Yes.
Did you say it was like 10 o'clock?
It's
No,
6.
6.
Oh, okay.
Damn, we missed it.
Like, I know you can't read, but we missed it.
I can tell
I was
time, I
assuming-
just can't read.
She just said to meet her sometime at the AEV in the Rising Phoenix Tavern.
Okay. I was about to laugh really hard at you. Just saying kind of like, Azyla, you're trying your best. You missed the
Gardena and Adea?
Adea?
Names.
Everybody gets 12, 10 HP by the way. I get 20. Yeah, Alex, I'm just going to continue sending you questions
Okay.
about that jaunt.
Okay.
So, to-do list. Go talk to
Zofrig and Lion.
them at 9 tonight, and then the
Mida
meeting in
at
the
10.
morning.
Mida at 10.
Mida at 10. We have a meeting in the morning with Bardova.
My mom said to meet sometime in the morning at the Hall of Justice.
Just sometime in the morning.
Yeah, she didn't give a specific time.
Oh, I hate that.
At least it leaves it open, I guess.
Sure. Tomorrow
Anytime
night,
before noon.
we've got a orgy to attend at 7.
I'm sorry?
What?
Another one? When?
When was this
Tomorrow?
promised?
At 7 tomorrow? With who? Are we all participating? Is this
We
is
took up
this
the
a
last
surprise?
slots.
Oh, you two did.
That's where we were going.
Make a deception roll, the both of you, and I want everybody else to make an insight.
We saw a guidance.
Guidance.
We saw an old friend.
Nat 20. I got a nat 1. I don't know shit.
I got a 17.
27.
Oh, lovely. Well, back up. Come on.
Well, wrap it before you tap it, like you told me. So, sorry, I can't.
If-
at 10.
Like if you
If somebody drops out,
if you're
ring
interested,
me up.
yeah, okay. Like we'll keep you
I
posted
mean, it
with
was
In mind
that.
for the
super
next
fun
one,
last time. It was honestly like free and liberating. Like I feel like a whole new person.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear it.
We'll see if they're how invited they are to the new people, and then if it's good, we'll come back and have you all for the next one.
Should I
Just
send
scout
Winnie
it
with
out.
you guys so that Winnie can come back and let me
No,
know?
generally
If
people
you guys-
don't like it when there's just like
Yeah, some people aren't into the
Shadow-
animal thing.
Shadow
Yeah.
bird. Yeah, he is kind of creepy now that he's all shadowy and
Rebirth.
stuff. He got shot out of the sky.
Well, I'm sorry. When did that happen?
That was earlier, but they just think he's a bad bird because he's all black and shadowy and stuff. And he's technically undead.
Have you thought about I don't know if you can, since he like merges into your arm, but what about like a nice pretty bandana you can put around him to like decorate him, make him look more colorful and happy.
I wonder if maybe I can talk to Shutterfly and I can give Winnie a love form. Maybe
Maybe,
Winnie can have
yeah.
like a makeover like I get a makeover.
Exactly.
Instead of shadows, they'd be little rainbows.
Uh huh.
Why would you pretend?
Oh, you gotta talk to my god about that.
What'd you say?
Lying doesn't work.
Talking about Winnie having a love form.
Oh,
So he looks a little more harmless.
idea.
And then it's so fucking scary. Creepy. I mean, it's worth a shot.
So
So we gotta do that.
that I still would look into the bandana. I see animals in bandanas all the time. Hella cute.
I mean, you think so?
going to go.
Do you think it'd be enough to keep him from shooting him down? I feel like it's the shadow. That's what I think. I think it's the shadow. If he even had a cute little bandana, I think the shadows would take it.
What if
They fall didn't go.
instead of a bandana, it was like colorful streamers like a kite?
Um,
Like to hang off his feathers?
why I
Or like just like
That like
around him like a cape?
like a cape where they come off from streamers, like the tail pieces of a kite, where they just fly off the back.
I wonder if he would like, if he would, if I
Then-
had to put it on him every time he came out,
I
or
don't
if he'd
know.
like go back in there.
I like cake.
speak up for her.
What if you had?
See it.
Like, I don't know how it works, but do you think if you like pre-wrapped them around your arm as like decoration, when you merge out, it would pull off your arm? I don't know.
That's a lot to look into.
Or since she's a magical tattoo, could you magically tattoo on her tattoo, like streamers that would come out with her?
So there's a large population here. I'd like to.
I don't know how this works.
Okay, so what are we?
I deal with trees.
gonna roll for that.
Oh,
Or can I?
What are you trying to discern?
If that's possible, if I could sketch out a tattoo of like an outfit or something, as it comes out, the tattoo morphs onto
Alright, make an
winning.
Arcana check.
19.
Guidance.
Oh,
This is important.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you all know
21.
about where we are. So
You would need a very talented tattoo.
So it's possible.
so what you're saying is
Certainly try.
there's a chance. Hell
Find that
yeah.
one lady back.
We just need a talented tattoo artist.
It's like if you make her nice, bright, and colorful, people are going to think she wants to be seen, and this is fine. Versus shadowy, hidey, creepy.
It would make it easier for her to get around.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to
Not
write.
get shot at.
Yeah,
I will own that.
even when we go home, people are still gonna try to shoot at her. I wouldn't blame.
I love that we have this conversation on the side while they're doing
So it's essentially
a
you
great
and I are
question.
hugging and like chilling in the shadows, and we're having a whole conversation while you all are talking about something else.
You guys talk about their tattoos. So as you wrap up your individual conversations, what's next?
I'm just sitting here like,
So we're outside of where? Where are we?
Just in wherever you want to be.
In the town. So
Yeah.
I'll take
where
it.
we met up. Wow.
It is early evening.
I'm just going to get ready for a meeting with Lion.
Can I find a little altar? In the
Altar?
City? Yeah,
What kind of altar?
like a place where people go to leave offerings, not one where they sacrifice people. But that's also a kind of offering.
You do. I mean, there are altars of Galatea all throughout the city where there's a sizable phoenix and.
Are there any not specifically to Galatea, like an open option,
general
choose
purpose
your own
altar?
adventure?
No.
Otherwise, is there a clean alleyway?
Guess there's a clean alleyway.
Okay, excellent.
Cordio, make a wisdom save, please.
Is this against a spell?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Who the fuck is?
That's a great
Who's doing that?
What does this do again?
who's casting message?
No, it's some.
Oh, who's scrying?
Scrying. That's probably.
Well, that's not
That's
great.
great. It's truly wonderful. Why'd you-
However, I have a good wisdom, so it's going to be an 18.
Hell yeah! What'd you roll?
A 6 and a 5.
No, it's an 8.
My bad, an 8 and a 5.
Damn.
Okay. Carry on.
My wayward son.
So this
This one happened to be from an undead creature, would it?
No.
Okay.
I go into a clean alleyway at some point. If Oren follows me, that's fine.
Are you saying clean?
Yeah.
As opposed to a dirty one?
Yeah.
You're looking for a real clean one?
I look around for an altar that's not specifically to Galatea. Come up empty. I'm like, man, alley through.
If you need it, I can also just use my shaped earth to turn the dirt, put some clean dirt on top.
Excellent.
Alright, so you're going to set up an altar to Galatea? Or Eilistraee?
No, I was looking for a place where like religious people go to connect because that seems to help, or it gets me in the right mind space. So instead I'm just gonna go someplace clean. And I'm going to pull out a like wooded hair clip that I've whittled away. And I'm going to like present it. Did you follow me? Or because if so, you're gonna see a really strange
Odds or
ritual.
evens?
Evens.
Yes, I follow.
Okay, excellent. You're like, I'm not letting you leave my site now. What are you doing? So I have I am gonna look at you and say, like, I'm probably gonna talk to her in Undercommon, just so you're aware. It's just, that's her language. If you want, I can stay in Common. I can go to Elvish. You have options. Don't have Celestial. Do Dwarvish. She speaks Dwarvish.
You can do Elvish.
I can do Elvish, okay. So in...
Letting me listen.
Yeah, I'm sure. In Elvish, I'm gonna say, hey, Eilistraee, can I chat with you for a second? I got a hair clip for you. Hairpin for you.
Make a religion check.
Can it be Arcana instead? Since
Sure.
she's not my goddess, she's just my patron.
Sure.
Is there a difference there?
Yes.
22. I'm better at Arcana.
You don't hear anything?
She doesn't blindly worship him. They made a deal.
We did make a deal.
This is just a casual conversation with your boss.
This is a Zoom call, actually.
You're getting another cold shoulder feeling.
Oh goodness. What you do now?
So I'm gonna leave it there for a second, and then I'm just gonna say, do you not want drow followers? Do Do you want drow followers? Do you want worshippers? Where do you sit with this? You can sit on it for a while. Like, that's okay.
No response.
I'm in a situation to help. And you know I don't typically like to help. But you've liked me to help recently. And I don't have anything on my list to steal. I'm gonna say that knowing good and well, Oren is sitting right next to me.
Okay.
Elizabeth just walked away.
Can you toss this up?
So you know, just what are we up to? Don't know why you're mad at me.
Literally done everything you asked.
Alright. So as you do that, you all eventually meet back up to meet with Lion. Or try to track Lion down.
Lion told her a place to meet at, right?
Yep. The Rising Phoenix Inn.
They're all in there. Is that right?
That's what it sounds like. Azyla, you see a familiar tabaxi waiting at the front counter, beer in hand.
I'm gonna walk up and reach for it.
I've already drank out of it.
We did things in the bedroom.
Fair enough. She slides it to you.
I know what that means.
The rest of you.
You understand he's so
Oh, good.
many
You're
things.
all here.
What's with the look?
Huh?
You hesitated.
They all
Yeah.
did things with.
And she's got bruises like from the battle earlier. Can't say I've ever fought a demon before. That was fun.
That's
All right, follow me. And she goes back to like one of the rooms that has employees only.
I'm gonna follow.
Yep, following.
As she locks the door behind you guys are in a kitchen, and you see Aytrus in there waiting for you.
Oh shit.
Thought it was supposed to be Zofrig.
So I heard you guys found Enis.
Who told you that?
He points at Lion.
How'd you hear that?
Lion points at Azyla. And he holds up Pete's
I'm gonna pull
Pete's
my
hat.
foot up and
Pete's
go
hat.
invisible.
I still know you're there, Azyla.
I know. I need to know exactly what happened. Pete Hutter is wanted and dangerous.
So you knew who he was the whole
You
time?
sent us after somebody. You knew who they were, and you said that they were your lover, and you just wanted to go to space with them.
He cringes.
Like, you can contain multitudes, that's fine. Rude that you didn't tell us who we were actually going after. I don't really give a shit if you
Yeah,
were
that would have made a big difference there.
You lie.
Why did you lie to us?
And he's gonna drop his disguise, and you see a very
Warforged.
handsome, older dragonborn with white scales, and you see the DTF.
Yep, he is, indeed, as we just discovered.
I am Zofrig of Baldur's Gate, head of the detective task force.
So,
I'm so happy he's back.
Cardenas, what? I've been undercover for months. I've had to do things that I will not speak of.
with Pete.
Oh, don't even say his name.
Oh no, I will.
We've been trying to get our hands on him for months.
But you were in a relationship with him. Couldn't get your hands on him. Despite having your hands all
I
over
was
him.
not in a relationship with him. It was a ruse.
He said very differently.
He
I
said
know.
you were
Well,
gonna
good.
take him
That
to the
means I
moon.
was at least good at something.
But your hands were on him, but you didn't have him in custody.
Yes.
We needed to catch him by surprise.
I can think of many times where he would have been very surprised.
Catch him with his pants down. So
I can think of several opportunities that could have happened.
Look, Cardena's never gonna let me hear the end of this. So, what happened to him?
We killed him.
yes.
but not
What happened when he
Disposed of
died?
Wait, actually, does he actually look like the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Now, could I have
Yeah.
seen through? Did I see through his disguise when we first walked into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
sorry, I forgot that you
No,
had
you're
that
fine.
ability.
It also is new for me. Sorry, carry on.
I did check when you guys first met Aytrus whether or not somebody had something like that. which
It's a
would've been
newer
It's a
ability.
10
new
sessions
thing.
ago.
We haven't seen him since it was gotten.
Uh,
He turned into a metal skull.
no, I'm sorry. We're still scooching back.
You
so
have the
you
skull?
you sent us after somebody who you knew was more dangerous than you were saying that you did.
He wasn't even in the city, and you couldn't give us a heads up.
You couldn't even give us a heads up.
I think when the reveal was that this was undercover.
I was undercover.
That would give away his cover.
Yeah.
You could have
I've
said
been-
something along the
Makes more
lines
sense.
of, he is like easy to spook now, you hear?
I
Hey,
thought-
by the way, he's a lich.
Well,
Anything?
what
Like a little
happened?
hint.
Wait, why did it all go south? You guys were just supposed to, bring it back here.
Because he tried to kill Kess.
Why did he try to kill you?
Because I recognized him.
You think that you're the only one that's ever fucked him?
Her
I
brother is
got
an
hat
ex
and gun.
lover of
But
his.
my brother's starting to support me. Benefit her. I'll get you the information later.
My brother's starting to support me.
Look, this was going to put Baldur's Gate on the map. I mean, we were going to have trade deals with Atlantis, with Airborne. Now all that might be up in the air. The detective task force might be done with as I know it.
I pull out a
They
map
didn't
of
what?
Baldur's Gate. You're
They
already on the map.
Thank
That's
you.
true.
I appreciate that.
What,
Thank
they
you.
don't want Pete dead? What do they want with Pete? They want him alive? What do they want?
I didn't ask why they wanted him alive. They just wanted him captured. Somebody's been looking for him.
Who?
Apparently, Queen Marina.
You know I'm wrong.
We dodged that bullet.
So Queen Marina wants him.
What's she the queen of?
First and foremost,
Everyone?
baby, you know that.
There's a lot of people in this head.
I
There's a
know.
lot of names.
I know. Sorry, that sounded good.
I guess the bright side is I can finally go home.
No.
We don't still have him. So we had his skull, and it was left over almost like a lich's phylactery. And then it started pulsing,
Yes.
and we ditched it and ran.
And then it blew up.
He never said anything about that. That's weird.
Well, yeah, you weren't being truthful with him. He wasn't being truthful for you.
Oh, God.
He did have a metal plate in his hat. That was weird.
No, his whole head was just metal.
Pete's never honest with his lovers. It's part of the.
Part
of the-
reason-
We were
Step
not
2 of
lovers.
realize.
It was a ruse.
I'm sorry. Did you or did you not have sex with him?
I had to.
Then
get,
you were
Exactly.
lovers.
There
That
was
was a
It's okay.
workplace romance.
There was nothing
Listen.
fake about it.
Acceptance is key to moving on.
I don't even like dudes. I was just doing my job.
Yeah.
That was
A
my
workplace romance. Yes.
Yeah.
We've
You were
all heard of
doing
them.
Your
I mean, if
job.
you stuck around, you obviously did your job well.
Actually, that's a really good follow-up.
and he is a very handsome dragonborn.
So you're telling me it's just looks and not talent?
I mean, it may not seem like it, but I do have talent. I might be terrified of
Enis.
Commissioner Cardina, but I you know.
So wait, Commissioner Cardina, who is that?
That's my
She was
boss.
You were Cardina.
So
Anyways,
you're scared of your
he
boss.
can't die unless you can break his skull phylactery.
So he could be anywhere right now. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Or is
Do you
he-
want me to try and find him?
Oh.
Can I hold his hat real quick?
That's a new one.
Oh, I was just playing with
Oh.
here. Thank
I
you.
thought you were trying to pull
As I
that
have it on my head.
Can I hold the hat real quick?
as I see the.
I'll need that
area
as
under
evidence,
wrist.
by the way.
That's
She
fine.
can use it to
Hold
scry and find out where he is
No,
right now.
not fine. I like hat.
I need to find
You can
him.
keep the guns. I want the hat.
Can I hold either the gun
like
or the
hat.
hat? I'll give it back. Can I hold them both real quick? To scry? I just give me one of the guns.
Just 10
You can
minutes.
Have the other one.
I only have one.
Well, we can hold it together. Okay, I'm gonna cast Scry
Okay.
on Pete. And I am... Where are you? So I cast Scry.
As you hold the barrel. of a
As I
weapon.
hold the barrel of a gun,
Points
and
at
I'm
you.
I don't
wearing
have my
his
finger on the
hat.
trigger.
Got fake trigger discipline.
So would you say that there's some hair in the hat?
Probably.
Excellent. So I have a lock of hair, and I have. Would you say I know the target well, considering we killed him, and then I carried around his skull plate for a little bit?
I would not say you know him well.
Damn it. Okay, that's fine. I still know him.
You're
I've met the
familiar with
target.
him, yeah.
So, question: I did get the gun upgraded at the blacksmith's. Would that change anything?
Honestly, I don't even need
It
to
doesn't
hold the
matter
gun.
because she has the hat.
I'm just doing this for fun. For flavor. So he needs to roll a Wisdom 19 saving throw, and he has a -10 modifier.
Okay.
Oh, why is this big?
And he doesn't know what's happening,
Doesn't know what's happening.
which is important.
Nothing happens.
Like he isn't on this plane of existence.
It's almost like he's dead.
Well,
Well, you would still see his body, wouldn't you?
You can't cast scry on a dead person.
Can you not? Doesn't it say that?
That's what I just looked it up.
Oh.
You cast scry on locations, but
Scry the tomb that exploded. That we put him in.
See if his skull's
gonna
straight.
cast Scry and
Sounds so bad.
and it's on a different thing, so it can be done.
okay.
The location doesn't need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I will have
wise
Julia
is
Marthas
this
make a
room?
saving throw.
I have a
She's
body
touching
part.
Billy Marthas.
I am. I'm touching it, so like it's a -10, and
I
I'm
will tell
familiar
you
with
when you
it.
cast the spell, you just see it pretty much as you guys left it.
Is it all exploded and
Yeah.
destroyed?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Is there a
the-
skull there?
Skull?
You do not see a skull.
Okay, so what we've learned, Pete kind of seems like he's dead. That might be good news for you. Do they
Okay.
want him dead or
That's
alive,
good
or do
news
they want
for
him alive?
They really wanted him alive to stand trial.
Well-
And
Stand trial.
I tried him. He wasn't good.
I'm pretty sure for all the crimes he's
oh, you
committed,
slept with him too?
No.
Oh my gosh,
he's
that's
getting
just
up a
me.
death.
She
No.
definitely hasn't.
That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Persuasion.
Guidance.
I love the fact that
And I'm helping.
Are you helping me?
Yes,
or are
I'm
you assisting me?
helping.
Okay. I was gonna say mine's a lot better than yours. So that's
Nervous.
going to be a dirty 33.
Who believes you? I need to at least take the hat.
I wasn't done talking. So I can't find his skull cap. That
Okay.
was the part of him that was glowing, almost like it was a phylactery.
Okay.
It magically gave off phylactery
I'll have
signals.
to ask.
Do you have access to a powerful warlock, a sorcerer, ideally, a wizard? Actually, a wizard would probably be best. They're
A really
hard.
strong wizard.
Or if you know a guy who knows a guy who knows a really strong wizard, maybe have them look into it.
I mean, I guess the more people I ask, the more it might leak that I've failed.
You didn't fail. He's dead.
Yeah.
I could ask around. We don't have any powerful sorcerers or wizards currently in the detective task force. But perhaps my superior, God, that means I have to talk to her, will know.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and I want you to know that I'm saying it with all of the respect I can muster. If you could sleep with Pete, you can talk to your superior.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yes.
Did you actually know Father Riven, or was that just a lie?
I was undercover.
Insight.
Insight check.
I guide myself.
Beat it too.
Done.
That's going to be a 21.
He was undercover, so it was a lie.
One of my pixies is going to detect thoughts on him,
Okay.
and we're going to probe deeper. I need to know
What he
how
did with...
deep is his trauma, so that way I can.
You're
going
going to
to
get some images in your head you cannot get out.
Hey, I understand these now. I'm ready to see.
Make
this.
a wisdom
You're
saving
never
throw.
ready for that.
I need to make a wisdom check. 12.
Take 6 psychic damage from stuff that you see.
Because you gotta remember, that
You
also
gotta see
happened to your
Kess's
brother.
nose starts to bleed.
Don't think about your brother doing the same things with him.
Make another wisdom saving throw as he says that.
12.
Take another 3 psychic damage as his other nose starts to bleed. His other nostril. His other nose.
I might need to join the support group.
Alright, I know a spell. Where's my spells?
Alright.
I'm so sorry.
As a lion approaches Azyla, can we have the hat, please? It really would be helpful. And I want to apologize for my part in being deceitful. I was just doing what my boss says.
100 gold.
I can give you something better, and she winks.
Kind of
Gold.
like
Does this mean
75.
and
Hey!
And.
Wink, wink.
you make a tough bargain and she'll give you 75 gold?
I like the fact that you weren't willing to join our orgy, but
Lions?
Oh, I'm better than an orgy, sweetheart.
you
You
should.
ever had an orgy with a Medusa? So let me say, those snakes do some things.
I didn't see
He's
a
not
demon
wrong.
until the other day. I've never
They're
seen
not
a
demons.
Medusa. Huh?
Medusas are demons.
No, I saw a demon today.
Oh my goodness! You need to explore the world a little bit more.
I can give you directions to the Medusa.
I'm good. Thank you.
Really open your horizons.
Sounds like we'll be going back to Baldur's Gate here soon. Or at least he is. I can stick around
to
if
find out whose baby she's
you guys need a good thief.
It's not mine. I insured it.
Oh my god.
Like, stick around and hang out with us?
Sure, if you guys want like an extra contact. Is that okay, Zofrig? I mean, I feel like it's the least I can do for lying to you guys. If you guys want, she's
a reborn.
a capable warrior. If you guys need a contact in town,
You're technically
So,
undead, aren't you?
we saw some DTF people
Yeah, I would
walking
say-
around
You have no cell production.
outside
Oh,
when
that
we
was
were out
us.
there
Kess is the
traveling.
only option
That was us.
because
You
I
just looking
insured
to
it
eat?
and he had
Yeah.
to roll and I
we
succeeded. to make sure
we
I
didn't
did
hear
not.
from you guys,
When I grew up.
so we were concerned. So we started looking at the place where we thought he might have gone to.
I got
How old were you?
7.
I mean, so your choices are either stick around here or go back to the office.
Well, as you grew up, did you hit?
I will
puberty?
probably be going back to deliver
have
this. And he holds
That's
up
not
the
You
pizza.
necessarily
don't have to.
She can stay as
No,
my contact.
that's not what I mean. Not
You guys,
like-
True.
Gesturing
anything?
to the lion.
Yeah.
Who's the
Yeah, I think
That's a
that'd be
god
good.
question.
Best if the lion sticks around.
Well, it's a you question.
Okay.
What do
helpful.
you think happened?
I desperately need some sleep and some time to sort of.
I love
I'm
that
gonna
idea,
be
but it's just
needing a
unknown.
long vacation after
And he's
this.
just gonna hear it on the video.
Again, that's a support group.
But this is what we were talking
Like I said, I'll get you the information. Don't worry.
I hear the beaches in Atlantis are nice. Cardina fires me. That's where I'll go.
There you go. You know, I heard such a raunchy rumor that apparently, if you make it to the Queen's Palace, you can have a good time.
With the queen?
Okay.
That was not clear. But like, if you're looking to cleanse your palate,
I appreciate that. Hey,
Is Mida here with
yeah,
us?
Mida. Oh, but she wasn't palling around with you guys.
Phone was though, right?
Yeah, phones.
Okay.
Phones still hanging around.
Hang on.
All right. Does anybody else have any questions for Lion or Zofrig? All right. We got about 10 minutes left. Is everybody?
I have one question for Zofrig.
Yeah.
Are the rumors true? Does the detective task force, are they always DTF? Because it seems like you're a shining example that they are.
That's why she laughed when I said the name.
because you'll regret it any lengths.
Oh. Well, we can't change it now. I insisted so much.
You already have the badges
That was claim that you are indeed down to fuck
at all times.
Wow.
with anyone.
So the rumors are true.
I suppose so.
The more you
He took
know.
advantage of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, but there's a support group.
Yes. We'll take care of you. Don't worry.
All right.
You're not alone.
May whatever god you follow or don't follow bless you.
Can you give us all 20 gold for giving you this information?
Make a persuasion check.
Can we do group persuasion?
Sure.
'Cause
40. I brought them.
14.
Nat 20.
Hey!
So 20. Actually 22 with my guidance, but nat 20.
17.
2 on the dashboard hand.
Mine was a 14.
He starts like looking through his pockets and he pulls out his little notebook. I can make you, and he has like, you know, those cops have for kids. They've got like little stickers. He's got
DTF.
the DTF sticker. I can make you guys honorary members.
We
What's
already know
20
we're
gold?
down to fuck.
I don't have that much gold on me.
Okay, well, then you can-
I'm undercover.
Okay, then just give us like 5 gold apiece. You'll buy our dinners essentially.
Yeah.
That's what I can do. I know the guy that owns this inn. The rooms are on me. I'll
That works.
let him know.
Hey,
Sweet, thank you.
Individual rooms. Except us, we're together.
How many rooms is that?
Me and
One,
Lion.
two,
And phone.
3.
one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can
4
you do
rooms.
Salem?
Okay.
Oh, are you sharing a room with phone?
Yes.
And Lion.
And Ryan. Okay.
Lion, are you consenting to that?
Your phone say, "Oh God, can I stand outside this time?"
You did last time, yes?
No.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So as they pay for your rooms, is there anything else you guys want to do before we close for tonight?
Yeah.
Did we want to do my scene with Maida now or next time?
It's up to you guys.
You cool with that?
Is it a short scene or a long scene, you think?
I guess it depends.
200 then?
That's not helpful.
He's the one that has to
It's not
work in
too
the
crazy.
morning, so it's up to him.
It's not get too crazy.
Can I, before the close of the night, go to like 3 or 4 food vendors? So like grocery store almost, and organize food
They have like a
drops.
Costco or a Sam's Club.
Yeah, you know. Get food, so like fresh fruits, fresh veggies, good quality grain, to go drop and to give to some of the people I talked to in the understory.
Yeah. I will tell you that the disparage between the men and the women, they seem to treat each other as equals.
Oh, that's new.
And in fact, they talk something of an old war hero that is going to come and save them.
Okay.
But they never say his name.
That's terrifying, but sure. I'm going to. I don't know how much or how you want to break that down, but I'm going to spend 100 gold to get that food. So
Okay.
however many.
That's a lot of fucking food since considering copper is what most food costs.
Yeah. So however
quality
much
stuff.
I can get to the people, and I'm going to do it. Can I disguise myself? Do I have that capacity?
Alright, as needed, I can walk down as a glowing constellation angel.
You're gonna help me.
I know.
No, I'll just go as myself. But yeah. So I don't know how long that will take, but we'll do that before we turn in for the night. And so that I keep my promise to Oren, I will have let him know before we go.
Okay. Anybody else? And then I think next time we'll start with the evening, and then we'll go into the next day, and so on and so forth. Elizabeth, who do you want to do the recap next time? Your options are Azyla, Solra, or Cordio.
I would be crap. I did not take notes. I'm sorry.
That's what the recording's for.
That's true.
I think I'm gonna do Solga.
Fair enough.
There. Yep.
I need to see if I can find the.
I don't know if it was handed to me last time. It has been a few weeks, but I think
It's
you
been a
gave
little
it to
bit.
her.
Been a while.
Yep.
Little Superman token.
Yeah. I gave it to her. It's right there. But I don't see it. So.
She has it.
Question is where did I put it? Because
Okay,
I
what's
normally
the-
put it in my dice bag, but if you gave it to me late, I might not have.
That will
Oh,
end
it's bright!
session 26, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty sweet.
Hun hun hun.
We biscotti.
That was a That was a cool combat.
I've always wanted to do a combat that was in different areas.
Yeah, that was
Figured you guys were high enough level. I was like, yeah, I think they can handle themselves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I did a lot more damage.
You did.
That was so exciting.
I tanked a lot more damage.
You did.
You got charged by the Callisto like right out of the gate.
And I was fine. I'm a barbarian that can cast spells. I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and necrotic and poison.
Daylight outside. That's weird.
Yeah,
No.
we're close to the summer solstice.
You sending out all your dice so haphazardly stresses me out.
Well,
How do you do it?
That's why we find it under the oven.
Yes.
Clean one. We'll get something for you. Okay.
Well, that's good to know. Oh, Hershey Kisses in here.
Hopefully they didn't melt.
A lovely surprise.
Oh, so Elizabeth, now that you're here, we can finally kind of talk about this. We were talking about potentially doing an all-day D&D thing, 1 to 8. Is that something everybody's still interested in to do this summer?
I'm good with that.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
got the DM one of those, or
Did we maybe want to do it for like July 4th? If people don't have July 4th plans?
you won't be able to.
Okay. Because I know we've been talking about the July 4th weekend, but I wasn't sure if people had plans now that things were canceled.
Like July 1st, or were you talking about like weekend?
Look for something, Trey.
I don't remember.
Oh, I got you.
Is it just me or does it smell like stuffing in here?
I don't smell it.
might just be.
Are you having a stroke?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Something smells like stuffing.
I mean, could be the baked panko.
Maybe. It might be.
I did.
Did you heat it up?
Yeah, I did.
That might be it.
Yeah. It was delicious.
I thought it smelled like cat food, but now I'm starting to smell it.
This is not the second time without you eating any more.
Yes.
Over there.
I have it. It's right here. Also, Elizabeth, I think we got 5-ish more sessions left of this campaign, depending on how things go. And then we'll do the campaign breakdown, then the Return of Loth after that, if that's cool.
Yeah, so that puts us the last week of July, first week of August.
Yep, probably.
So just before school starting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And August 12th, Mariah is not going to be here.
I will be in Baltimore.
So that'll be the second week of August.
Well, given that we're doing only like 2.5 to 3 hour sessions, if we did a full day session, we could knock out like
Yep.
2 full episodes, 3 episodes in like 1 session.
Yep, so that's why I'm saying just depending. So whenever we all have a day that we can,
I remember
we
when
can
I
all
was
do
looking
it.
at. I need to grab these.
You just staring at
I was
him.
like,
You
there's something
I
on
need
this
to
table
do
that I need.
What is it?
I was looking at the menus like, no, I got my menus. What here am I forgetting? It's the maps that are sitting
No,
out.
so he works until 3, and he won't get home until about 3:30, and we're about 20 minutes from here. So as soon as we can get in, or we can come over, it's probably off 4, unless he takes time.
Gotcha.
Or unless we do a weekend.
Or unless we do a weekend.
That's possible.
Sundays we have off.
What about Saturdays?
Saturdays.
we could also.
So-
I can make work.
I told everybody else, I don't think, well, Elizabeth wasn't here. I don't know when it's going to happen, and I haven't been technically given a full confirmation, but I've asked to switch my Saturday shift to Monday. So I might start having Saturdays off here in a couple weeks
Nice.
if my boss is able to make it work. The reason is so Mel and I can spend more time together.
Well, that's good.
That and it's like when my family's in town, typically they want to hang out all day Saturday, and then I can't because I work. So that'll also be good for in the future.
It's hard having to work a weekend day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as long as I give my work a heads up, I can get it off.
Alright, we can
And I would
do-
want to request that day off too, so that I can make sure the house is ready and good to go.
And if I work Saturdays, I'm always off by 10 because I always work a half shift.
Yeah. So
6 to 10.
Yep.
Oh,
we could do the
yeah.
28th
Nice.
this month.
Okay.
I'm gonna be off work actually.
That's
That's the week that I requested off.
that's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
'Cause even if your schedule doesn't change, you can still request it off from this point, right?
that's true. I could actually do that on my way home tonight. I could stop in. I just gotta make sure they don't have that whole week marked
Blocked
off.
They
They,
shouldn't.
they,
That's
well,
the week
they've been
before.
they've been doing it where if they know a boost week is coming like a month ahead of time, they'll just mark that whole week off.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I mean, I don't blame them.
So
That's
tentatively the 28th.
yeah.
What time are we thinking if we can all make it work?
Can we do noon?
Yeah, I say could
I don't
do
want to come
early
in too
noon.
early.
I think noon. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
And then what about for food? Just another
Well,
potluck
what if
thing? Or
I was gonna recommend sandwiches for lunch, like Subway or something. It's cheap.
Okay.
we have a shit ton of meat and cheese at the moment.
We
We
could
can
do.
use that.
We could do. Well, then what will we do for the evening? Over the evening. Because
we do-
potlucks
could
work
we
really
do-
well for eating throughout
Right.
the day, especially if it's.
Could we do a proper potluck but do like finger food type stuff?
Like we did last time.
Things that keep.
Keep.
Oh, you fell asleep immediately. Sorry.
That was a
Or if
movie.
you guys want, for that day, I could plan to do chili, and basically I could make
You just
it
have it cooking on the counter.
and then just have it
for
cooking on the
early
counter,
day.
so by dinner time, it'll be ready. I mean, it'll taunt us the whole time, but
But what other foods to snack on?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fun. You wanna, cause you could do chili and then we could all just order like finger food and snack on.
Right.
For lunch and the rest of the time.
Yeah, and then we'll have food here if you guys need
All
something else to
snacks,
eat.
all stuff, yeah, I'm gonna say.
Feel free to
Yeah.
make sandwiches, cereal,
Let me
whatever
fill
we
it for
have. Eat whatever.
Yep, that's for next.
Yeah, cause I could just throw it all in the crock pot and then wait to turn it on until I'm here,
Yeah.
Sweet.
and it'll be ready.
Yep.
So like a noon to 8:30.
Well, we can go later because you generally don't work
Yeah,
on
I won't have to work
Sundays.
on Sunday, so it doesn't have to be till 8:30.
Okay.
So we could,
you
as
don't have
long
to
as
be up
we're
at 5.
good. Finish the whole fucking campaign.
I mean,
That's assuming we don't take Alex on any unforeseen side quests.
Just spend the whole time wasting
Like, alright,
time.
we want to
Well,
do this.
we're
I was
still
like,
5
okay, give me 10
sessions away.
minutes to practice.
no, you guys are making good time. Not that there's any rush or anything.
Alright, Alex, we want to go all the way back
Yeah.
to Nardor real quick in the campaign.
You guys
We'll be
can't.
back.
You guys can't teleport out of the shield wall.
No, but we got a ship. We can
Yeah.
find a ship.
The Baldurian Task Force guys gotta leave somehow. There's a ship leaving.
True.
Alex is like, but wait, there's a plot line. Don't care. We need to go check.
I want to go see how he does at the DTF.
Yes. We need
Oh, that meant
to
that
describe.
No, we didn't be there in person.
that reminds me. I'm
We should
glad
go
you
to
just
the
said that
guest
because I feel like I need